right, so welcome to the stream, everyone. We are playing, this is Liber Novus, Chapter 2, Part 3. I believe it will be the last part. Either these characters get out of it, or they don't. I don't know what's gonna happen. But we have a really special guest today too, because if you remember, I gotta do. Jackie, choose a number between 1 and 42, and Allie, choose a number between 1 and 42.
29.
Okay.
3.
Okay. Because last time, Jackie played a card.
Did.
That allowed people that added in some help, and I thought, and then Jackie was like, we know people who can play the game, and what would be awesome, wouldn't that be fun if we asked one of our, the person who came in, this is not a good one for you.
Oh no. Is it love interest?
It is.
Yes, love interest is great for Allie. Love interest is great for Allie. It's the best card.
Surprisingly,
play it on the ghost.
So
I would like to play love interest on the gas station attendant.
Don't tempt me. I almost played it on Chez.
Kenny?
Oh God! Oh my God! Really?
I thought about it. Didn't though.
I was gonna say, would you have been able to handle that?
No.
So this
Still
is
haven't even done interest.
It's like I really feel like you shouldn't be going back to civilization. I'm really gonna miss you.
Oh, gosh.
So, cat. That's enough.
Here we go. I found my notes.
So,
nice.
Why don't we, as I give everyone their card, why doesn't everyone take a minute to introduce themselves and where they can be found? We'll start with the people who've been here, and then we'll do a special introduction for our new one.
Not too special.
No.
But you're so special to me. I'll go first. Hi, I'm Jackie.
Hello.
I play Amy Wurs. Socials and stuff. I'm found on Twitter at goodshipsarcasm. You'll know you found me by my profile pic. It's Strawberrio. I don't think I'm ever going to change it. I'm far too proud. But I'm more often found on multiple show discords. It's my common haunt. Shows like RPG for You and Me, Tabletop Squad, The Orpheus Protocol, Sounds Like Crows, so many more. But yeah, that's me. I like playing games. I like listening to games. And I'm here to have a good fun time.
All right.
Hello, I am Paxton. I just spaced out on everything.
So
I don't know. I am playing Streffen. Pronouns he, him. I think they, them are also acceptable for them. You can find me in some places too. I have a blog called indefinitegrowths.com. I sometimes post on that when I feel like it. You can also find me on the Twitter at sentimental_boy. I also hang out on all of the Discords because that's where all of my friends are. And so if you want to be my friend, you have to join the Discords.
There's a Discord for this that I keep meaning to put in a link and invite people.
Yeah.
Winter break is coming up. Midterms are almost over. I'm gonna get the I'm gonna get the Tumblr set up. I'm gonna get the Discord all good to go. There's gonna be so many things.
God,
And-
if you make it to the Discord, you can see the good art I've been doing.
Yeah, yes.
It's
True.
so good.
Yes. It is. And so
Jackie does really good art.
Thank
That's
you.
facts.
All right. And now our special guest, because Jackie played a card that let a guest come in, like some backup. Who are you and what are you playing? That was a
Oh my
weird way to
gosh,
say it.
hi. I'm Allie. I'm here to have a good time. I'm normally a night owl, so the fact that I woke up for this shows how much I want to hang out with y'all,
Oh,
I'm so honored.
right? You can find me on a couple different places. I like playing Savage Worlds, and I do that on my show RPG for You and Me. I'm on Sounds Like Crows. And I edit the podcast for Dark Matter Magazine, which is pretty cool.
Oh. All those things are good. And who are you playing? Or do you want to make it a surprise?
I'll make it a surprise.
Nice. And I am Ben Hatton. I am your GM. And I play this game. And I'm in a couple other places. Mostly you can hear me doing like commentary on the Orpheus protocol and playing other things. But I'm really focusing on this. I love this thing. I'm happy that with everyone who's been playing, doing this stream is like the best. And so why don't you recap what you remember?
Oh God.
What happened last time?
God, last time we decided to actually do a full investigation of the what's it called? The place with the things, the dome graveyard,
The dome
which
grave.
was a site that was at one point the location of definitely a cult.
No.
That was masquerading as sort of like wellness spa something or other by a
Mhm.
very fanatic individual. But we go there, we do some good investigations. Oh, I skipped the whole bit about the thing. Yeah, before that. Session previous ended with Amy, myself, experiencing something just legitimately terrifying. Absolute silence was just like oppressed into an area. And then she saw this emaciated creature. And then we started last session with kind of following up and investigating on that. And what we did find was animal carcasses
all those dead
that
animals.
had like their throats exploded, their ears were bleeding, and there was no visible struggle. So it's just like it just went. So that's fun.
No shit.
Mhm.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I followed the track, and its trajectory was very plainly towards the dome graveyard, which
Mhm.
is part of the reason why we decided to go back on that. I may or may not have slashed another tire. It's fine. But we went to the graveyard. We found a placard with we found a photo with a placard, and one of the faces on there maybe could have been the person that Amy saw, which is another terrifying concept. We discovered that the domes have along the base of them some like sigils or images carved into it. Like it was very hard to see. Paxton did a good roll to see that one.
True.
Layout of the domes feel chaotic. We go to where the foundation of the wellness retreat is because the rest of the building had been torn down. There is just a grouping of death on the main building foundation. Like there's a circle, and there's also like a circle that is absolutely sound free. No dust, no animals, no dirt. Paxton used a power. Was it object reading?
Yes, I used an adventure card
You need an adventure card too.
to use object reading because it's not a power I normally have.
Yeah, you discovered
It's
that
cool.
the area of like that where it was too clean would have been where the silent chamber was built, which was a room made super specifically, like so much soundproofing. It also had a special chair. And then at the very end of the vision, you had the face of Dr. Hansen with no lips just going shush at you. So that's fun.
Yeah, everything is fine and normal.
Yeah.
The doctor is not a ghost.
No,
the power that resides here is only getting stronger. We assume that each night, like the barrier, the edge of that dome of silence is extending. And last night was the first time that it had reached the edge of the motel that we were staying. And next night it might be even further, so that'll be fun. We finally thought to check the newspaper, which we had been given by, oh God, what were they called? Yeah, the Great Press. And they have like future sight skills. They were basically like, this is the thing that's going to happen. We're like, okay, does it need to happen or not? And they're like, we don't know. We just need to know what is happening. And we're like, great. And initially it was like 2 backpackers from out of town were found dead outside a gas station. And now it says everybody in the motel is dead. So that's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So I put in a call for help because it very quickly got bigger than something the two of us could safely handle by ourselves. And I'm so happy that Ben rolled with the idea of bringing another player in, specifically Allie, because I love playing with Allie and she's great.
Thanks, Jackie.
These things are
playing with you too.
Yep, I'm just sending Paxton their card from his card.
Yes.
Also, hi Tucker.
Unsuccessful.
Tucker?
Yeah.
Oh.
I hardly know her.
All right. Okay. So, and I believe we were at mid-afternoon when this was, and this, and your thing was this. So, what? Allie, tell me about your character.
My character is a salt golem. I love them. Their name is Massima, and they're ready to rumble. They're part of the organization.
Yep, and that's the thing for everyone new to the game or new to this stream. Everyone here, all the characters here are part of an organization called the 1001, who are it's a global organization that are of various ghosts and golems and creatures that patrol the Mysteria, that sort of shadow world that is in operation, that parallel to our own sort of human society. And their responsibilities, as their leader, Morrison Lemire, says, is to keep the stories going. And so this is the world they're in, and this is one of the things that they're dealing with. And Massima, the salt golem. Wait, Massima? Massima. All right. Massima, the salt golem. Your specialty is ghosts. And
it is.
And because being a creature of salt, you literally a walking bane of said ghosts, of said ghosts. And so you get a text on how do you use a phone?
Well,
do you have
she spent some time in the Feywild, right?
Right.
I think she stole a little bit of fairy glamour, so maybe she's not like on the up and up with the summer court, but like winter's like, nah, you're fine. It's fine. You just take that.
That's fair.
So she can use a phone, and she can look mostly personish if you're not looking directly at her, you know?
Yeah. I think there's a lot of like trench coats for sale that just like you can't, like, no centaur is walking around, but if you're vaguely bipedal, isn't that like a if you got two legs, bipedal?
Yeah, I got two of them at least.
you can like sort of get caught out, and then you can spend like real money on like really big like fancy expensive glamours and stuff. But yeah, maybe you just have like maybe you have those gloves with like the fingers or whatever. Like
with the touch phone.
with the
yeah.
I feel like that's what like people who have like what they use, because they're like, oh, this is great. So you get a text. So let me ask you: does your character live in Arizona, or what is putting them in like Phoenix right now?
That's a good question. Was Phoenix one of the parts of the desert that used to be a big ocean?
I mean, I think that's a little. I think those are like the Salt Lakes up in Utah, but I mean, I feel like
Let me do a Google.
I feel like everywhere in the desert used to be a big. I mean, wasn't all of America at one point like a big ocean?
Probably.
Like all that what is now desert.
Yeah. Lake Bonneville was mostly just like northern Utah, southern Idaho, and a little bit of Nevada.
Yeah, I mean, it's lovely Red Rock, and it's super dry.
I think she was going to like revitalize herself in the dry to go and do a better job. Maybe she was just on vacation.
Yeah.
They're like, well, we need you to do something. She's like, guess I'm not on vacation anymore.
Yeah, that's right. You're just enjoying your vacation. Maybe you're taking in like one of those pink Jeep tours of in Sonoma. I mean, they look like Barbie Jeeps, and you like ride around it, and they're like, maybe you love natural Red Rock formations or something.
Please just show up in a Hawaiian shirt and
a
tourist cap.
If you think I won't.
I know you will, which is why I'm asking.
You're just like basically the Thing made of rock and a lady.
Yeah.
But you get a text on your phone, which is a little bigger than other phones, I think, so that you can use it. And
I do have all thumbs.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You do have all thumbs. That's right. So you hate this thing.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
She hates phones. Take me back to Russia in the 1800s. Please.
A lot of voice commands.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes, that's right.
The introduction of like
so
Siri
big.
and Google just being like, "Hey Google."
Hey Google.
So yes, you get a text message from the boss, from Morrison Lemire, saying that 2 people could use your help about 2 hours to the south.
Reasonable.
3. And you're given their names as Amy Vorhall?
Wurs.
Amy Wurs. Yep.
Yeah.
Amy Wurs. That was wrong. And Stefan Daly. And
are these names familiar?
No, they're not familiar actually. That they are. I mean, if he's sending you them to them, they most likely it has to do with the business, right? It has to do with who you are, but you don't actually know these people, but you do know that if he's telling you to aid them, 2 things: 1, they're in over their head, and 2, it has to do with ghosts.
Oh, fuck
Because that's your specialty, right? That's like, and that's how those 1001 operate. You get like, there is a specialty, and you get called on those missions.
Perfect.
How are you going to get there? Do you have your own like modified vehicle, or are you just gonna like Uber Black a like a giant
expense
thing?
It to the business?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you don't really worry about money or anything, so.
I think like she has a different set of needs because she doesn't need to eat. She doesn't really have a great need for stable housing because warmth is also not a real issue, especially in Arizona. I think, what if she? Oh my God. Okay, in Florida, when we were living there, I saw a lot of people driving around on those like ugly looking tripod motorbikes. I
Oh,
don't remember what they were
yeah.
called.
Yeah.
I think she has one of those.
I love
Like
those.
the one with the 2 wheels in the front.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just huge.
It's so fucking big. I think it was
Takes
one wheel
up
in the
the
front,
full
2 in the
lane
back.
Yeah,
anyway.
Just-
yeah. It's one wheel in the
Yeah.
back front and 2 in the back. Yeah, and and yours is like you went to like the Big and Tall store to get yours. And,
Big and tall adult tricycle
Yeah.
store.
Gigantic, like
Um,
Polaris slingshot.
Yeah, and so yeah, you
It's
do
awful.
in fact, you like you hop on it. It's not, and it will like I think you also hate GPS, but you realize that it's not. It's probably a good thing.
I guess.
I'm not going to make you roll all thumbs for your GPS. I feel like that would probably be like one thing you do know how to use at this point. Is in fact a is their GPS. But if anyone ever asks you to attach a picture in an email, you are never going
Nope.
to never ever.
She
So-
might not even show up in pictures. I'm not sure.
It's true. It's just like, or you just look like a rocky outcropping. Like you're like,
Her LinkedIn profile is just a salt shaker.
yeah. So you get, if you remember, the response that you got, Amy, when you said we're going to need some help, was just a thumbs up.
Yeah, it was.
Morris, and they give you and Morrison Lemire gives you an ETA of about 3 hours for your heads up. And this was just after lunchtime, a little bit mid-afternoon, so they'll be hitting up when they get there. They'll be getting like a little bit before dinner time, whomever this person is. Is there anything you would like to accomplish before they show up?
Oh boy.
Anything? Because it is the hotel now, and they are focused on you. Like,
Yeah. Like the first 2 things that come to mind is to just like figure out a way to evacuate the hotel to maybe save the lives. Like Amy's fine with still being, in the
Mm,
what's
But-
it called?
the line
Line of
Crosshairs, the
fire?
crosshairs, line of fire. Yeah, Amy's fine with that, but like, the additional lives is not necessarily something she's super pleased about.
well, what are you gonna?
The other thing that I think we might do, but I don't know how much more that we can get, is like just more in-depth research to try to figure out what the fuck we're going to be dealing with.
Mhm.
But like anytime we've encountered new information, we've tried to get it figured out, and I don't think we've gotten anything fruitful so far. But last time we tried, we were still technically like out in the middle of nowhere.
I feel like
we
you
we
had-
didn't have access to information.
I feel like you've gotten a lot of information.
We
but-
did. We got a lot of information regarding the place. We haven't gotten a lot of information regarding the thing.
It's true. All right. Well, that's interesting. So you have the. Oh my god! I didn't write down their names. I'm looking at my notes. What were the names of the college couple?
Dane and Kylie.
Oh, Dane
Yeah.
and Kylie. Right. So you have Dane and Kylie,
Mm-hmm.
and you have who's
A family and another one, and then the person at the front desk. I think were the only other people
So
in the motel.
the family's
Mm.
car is gone.
Okay.
It seems that they've checked out during your time. But Dane and Kylie, they can't go anywhere because
Oh.
you ruined their car. You slashed.
I ruined their tires.
You s-
Why did you
Let's
do that?
because
Maskima
initially,
doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
Regale me.
initially it was like these 2 people are gonna get, they're gonna get fucking killed. But they went somewhere, and maybe going somewhere was the trigger for that. So I was just like, they can't go anywhere if their tires don't work.
And
Flawless logic. That's big brain.
Thank you.
It's a shame it was coming for the motel.
and so,
Well,
I mean, originally it wasn't, but yes,
it wasn't.
But
And then we fucked around and found out.
and put a big
Sometimes it'd be
old target on yourself
Mm.
with
It's fine.
with and now they're there. Yes, and you have the person at the front. So it would appear that in this, you have the person in the hotel, and you have and you have Dane and Kylie. And there are things you could do if you wanted to do some extra research with your knowledge. You don't have a ton of books on you currently, Streffen and Amy.
He never has books. The nerd shit Streffen's thing.
Yeah, so you right.
But like, I have a laptop and the internet.
Yeah, I mean,
And you know a guy.
and you know,
I do know
well,
a
you
guy.
already used your Inaya guy, but I will say that in general, so you can do some research. There's not like a huge Mysteria Wikipedia page out there, like in general. So you can try it, but you are welcome to do some sort of research roll. If you tell me what the parameters are that you're trying to find. And Amy, you are lucky, you know, as I said, you know, whoa. Oh, I thought that was like a tiny dog.
Oh no, that was
So what are you trying to do before your whatever your help is?
Whatever indeed.
I think Streffen is most interested in trying to find out a useful bane to use against this entity.
Okay. Well, you know, salt will help. Most ghosts and spirits
Most likely
cannot cross salt barriers willingly. I'll give you that as a just because of who you like, your general your occult.
General knowledge.
Yeah, but if you're going to go bigger than that, I'm going to need you to make one hell of a research roll into what the doctor was working on, into various things like that. But that's going to be like a -8 because this is
God.
This is like real
Holy
deep,
fuck.
like real deep.
Fucking luck.
Man, if only you had my card.
Yeah, so it's real deep on this one.
All right, I will give that a shot. I may as well.
I mean, yeah, and you can only do this because of your I know a guy card from way back that like gave you a like meager hint on how to begin.
Yeah, I bet between that and the object reading, it gives me some place to start.
You know, because of the object read, and I think you like did a hell of a job with that. I'll give you a -6 as opposed to a -8.
Hell yeah.
But that is a hell of a thing.
Awesome. Let's pull out. Let's see. My yellow sign dice have been doing me a good job. Don't read into that too much, I'm sure. Okay. And this is going to be research. Okay. Oh, my wild die blows up.
Oh no! I mean, hooray!
That is only a 9, which turns into a 3 with the -6.
Oh no!
That's worth Bennying, though.
You got a Benny though, don't you?
Gotta do it.
Got 3 bennies.
I will spend 1 Benny.
God, now you got 2 Benny bullies here.
Do it.
As if I need to be Benny. Let's be honest. I spend these things like hotcakes. Oh, my D8 explodes. exploded.
No!
Whoa, yes!
Into a 3, that's an 11, which minus 6 is 5.
Oh, shit!
Holy shit. Yes.
I
Have you
sh-
seen the yellow sign?
I should have kept it at a -8. No, I'm glad that did it. That's totally worth a Benny. Okay, so this is gonna. I will say that you will, because of this, you will not be able to help Amy with anything else during
That's
this
fine.
experience. Anything Amy's gonna do, Amy's doing on their her own, because this will take the full 3 hours. So you have some places to begin, right? You do.
Mhm.
You have some places. You don't know if it's the doctor's name, you know what he's going for, and you did a lot of reading, and you don't know if there's a residual something from the doctor, right? From that experience, if there was some sort of connection, but you feel like you have a place to start. And with that, you come up with, let me bring up my notes. You come up with this thing that the doctor was pursuing a idea of and as I said, it takes some time, but and you don't get the full ritual itself, but you couldn't replicate it. But you know that he was going for this idea of becoming the All-Father of Stillness. And which was said this trend. It was supposed to be a transcendence, a step to a higher level, and it required the sacrifice of followers, like a literal that they would give up their lives and energy so that that whoever the main participant of this ritual would gain a gift, as it were. They would literally become the quiet embodied. And the ritual and those giving their energies would become the disembodied quiet. Some form of ghost-like creatures, of kind of like pure silence. That's sort of the thing. So you're and so with that knowledge, you can then assume that those 8 people represented by the domes somehow gave their life force, their corporeal form, their something to the doctor. And it suggests that those creatures, those who do that, live on in a sort of spirit, a spirit form, in the area of it. Whereas the creature, the person who ascends, gains power over sound and wants to bring, not only do they gain a bunch of knowledge and stuff, but their main ability and want, the being that they're serving, is the great quiet, and their purpose is to bring nothing but silence to the world. And you're not quite certain why, and if the doctor has in fact ascended to this level, you're not quite certain why he it's taken him like 60 years, 50 years to sort of get this up. You're not quite sure. That the notes you have there are not totally there, even with what you pulled off. But it does suggest that, and you can sort of pull it together, since your goal was, in fact, to figure out, is there something that could off-put them? If they are the quiet, their antithesis would be the sound. And now you know that from Amy's experience, the doctor is capable of like drowning out sound, but maybe you could pull in, like, you know what I'm saying? Like
You know what this town needs? A boys band.
Yeah, something. So do that.
76 trombones?
Yeah.
God damn it, no.
They need Professor Humphrey Hill the fuck die on. How did you know that I'm working this in to just like
Fuck my life.
You wrote this specifically to irritate Jackie.
Yep. I've on the down low known your hatred for the Music Man this whole time, and that's how this game's gonna end. But yes, there could be some sort of antithesis. If, as I said, their antithesis could be denoise and defunk.
Defunk.
Yeah. But there you go. Use with that. It doesn't suggest, use with that what you will. Amy, what are you going to do?
I've been sitting here deciding how Amy wants to do this because, like...
Also, remember, you were super fucking shitty to them.
Oh, no, I'm not going to be nice. Like, intimidation is going to be my skill of choice. Yes, thank you. But, like, I don't... I think Amy feels like the best way to get compliance from the people that she was super fucking shitty to earlier is to have it be pushed upon them by the actual like motel. So she's going to go talk to the front desk person first.
Ooh. Did we establish what they were like?
No, I don't remember. I think it was like I'm pretty sure it was a standard I'm so bored out of my fucking mind I don't give a shit kind of energy.
Yeah, I think it was like a teenager-y type teenager. Yeah.
Yeah. So like but God, I don't even know what she was gonna fucking say.
Well, you have this teenager. You go out, you walk over there, and there is a slightly mulleted, like the wisp of a mullet, the wisp of a mustache.
Wisp of a mullet is my favorite band.
Paxton, you should write that down.
Like leaning against it, vaping on his phone. You smell grape in the air.
Oh my God, no. They had so many options of flavors and they went with grape. I hate that so much. As Jackie hates that so much.
Grape Valley Ranchers are good, you guys.
Yes, let me inhale medicine flavored smoke.
I mean, like, I eat cherry flavored candy.
And I'm
Is that
so
much
happy
different?
for you. No.
It's delicious.
If I'm ever visiting and I have candies that have grape or cherry flavoring, I will give them to you because I cannot stand it.
And he just like
fucking score.
He's on his phone. I don't know what he's playing. He's playing Among Us. Maybe they're like, yeah. Oh, and they're drinking a peach Fanta.
God God, oh God. It's so sorry. Fucking bad flavors.
I love
happening.
everything about this character
This
already.
is a good character. Can this be my character?
Just
You
rips at
stand
him.
up and then keep standing and you're like, surprise, it was me.
Hello.
Ta-da.
My glamour's pretty good.
Yes, hello.
A golem who vates.
Uh,
That is that's my next character.
I'm
Just
so
like-
sorry, my cat is chewing on colored pencils. Web, stop.
Web.
Web, no.
That's not for chewing.
I love peach soda, man.
Peach is a good flavor.
Growing up,
It's not like banana, where everything is like a fake banana that
I know.
existed
Oh.
millions of years ago.
no real banana at all.
That's like it was only like 40 years ago.
Yeah. Growing,
Well, I mean, in the scheme of things.
that's like 60. You know, I mean, hey,
Time.
if South Korea can literally change their aging structure so that the country is becoming 2 years younger,
Wait,
with-
what?
It's older.
Oh,
They're
2 years
in
older.
Korea.
they
I
just
don't know about this.
no, they're just
It's so fucking weird. Yeah,
They're-
it's like
they're changing.
bad.
They're changing. They're going to standard age now. They're getting rid
Yeah,
of
yeah,
South
yeah,
Korea
yeah.
age, but the whole country is changing its age. Literally, the whole country is shifting down 2 years.
It's like,
South Korea has its own way to count how old you are, and it has something to do with when in the year you were born in relation to, I want to say, like the lunar calendar or something like
Yes,
that.
and they've
And then you can have, and it, like I could be 28 or even 29 in South Korea based upon that. Like it's wild.
But they've
and they're
just-
finally
God, I'm
going to
already
a standard
30
thing.
there.
well, they've. Just,
No.
I mean, that means I'm damn near 50 there. So they've decided that doesn't actually work with the rest of the world. So they're
What?
just like, hey, as of next year, everyone's 2 years younger, which is just like.
I mean,
All right.
it's like daylight saving, but for years
for
instead of
you.
And we're
hours.
finally getting rid of that too, so good for us.
I know they're just like fuck time. Anyway, yeah. So
Hi, I'm back.
yeah.
I think Amy's just gonna try to straight up intimidate. Like, there's not gonna be any sort of nuance to it. It's not gonna be hidden under any sort of lies. She's gonna straight up go to this kid that is obnoxious in so many ways.
Sup? How you doing?
I'm not doing really great, to be honest, and I'm not here to chit chat. You need to make sure everybody that's in this building is fucking gone before tonight.
What?
There is a threat. It's not me, thankfully. But nobody needs to be in this building. You need to make sure yourself and any other residents here need to leave before tonight.
I don't know what you're talking about, man, lady.
Man.
Like,
Zoinks.
like I would have to call my manager.
Then
for
call
that.
your fucking manager.
Like he was not expecting that. Like that was. Can you give me a roll?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll give you a roll. I'm not gonna do great, but we're gonna try.
That's
I
what
got
Benny
bennies. I got bennies.
Spends like candy.
It does.
Ooh.
Grape flavored candy.
All right, I got
Mm.
5.
Okay. He is so confused by this. Like this was not what he was expecting when you came up. He just wants to play Among Us and maybe like on his phone. And he's like, "This is really sus." Sorry. I could,
You're being a sussy baka right now.
yeah. But no, he's like, oh, okay. I'm actually gonna give you a Benny for this. Like you were just like, fuck you.
Yay.
And so he like goes in and picks up. It's like an he like you see him like scroll through his phone and he goes, there's and he's like, hey, Miss Terry, yeah, one of our guests is saying that there's a threat here, and I need you to like leave, and we're supposed to like leave. But she seems pretty serious. I don't know what she's talking about though. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You're gonna come down here? Oh no. You mean I should call the cops? I mean, they've already been here once today, but
This is going to be a problem. I need to speak with her directly. Give me your phone.
He hands it over because you still rolled a 5. We're still going this.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay, I was trying to tell this kid.
Mitchell. His name's Mitchell.
Okay, I was trying to tell this kid, and he wasn't listening and not doing a good job of explaining to you how intense and serious the situation is. You need to make sure that every person on this premises is gone before the end of the night. Before the start of the night, rather.
Ma'am, I'm not sure. And she sounds like a million. Hello. I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
You don't need to know what I'm talking about. I'm just telling you. You need to make sure there's nobody in this fucking building by nightfall.
I'm gonna have to call the police.
If that gets them out of the fucking building, that's fine. I don't care how you do it. They just need to be gone.
Can you roll me another intimidation check?
Yeah.
Like, I feel this is a terrible plan.
I'm bad. I'm bad at this. Yeah, Amy's bad at this, and that's fine.
You are terrible at this.
Okay, are there penalties to this roll that I need to be aware
Yeah, like
of?
a -2. Like, if you want the police to show up, just keep threatening. If you don't want the police to show up, you need at least a raise. So
I want the police to show up to get everybody gone. I don't want them to show up for me.
I'm not, well, like, that's not how police work. You don't get to steer the police.
I'm wearing my Karen hat. Why isn't this working? I'm spending a minute. I just got to re-roll.
Sometimes the police show up for Karens. Like, you have to understand.
I know. Never said it was a good idea. I said it was a bad idea. In fact, my wild die ace and again. Okay, that's math. It's a 15 on the die. What was the penalty?
-2.
So 13, which is still 3 raises.
Jesus. So what do you do?
Or success and 2,
what
rather.
What fear do you put into this lady that she's not going, like, that she just, like, everybody needs to go? How do you play this? Because you do it really well.
Stop eating the plant, you fucking twat. Sorry.
We're on air, Jackie.
I'm sorry.
This is live.
She was talking to a person too, like a child, like a 5-year-old.
It's my cat.
No, she was talking to a child who's visiting, like
Webb is a child. Webb.
A nephew, a human being was eating a plant off camera, and Jackie was yelling at him.
Twat. Yeah. Okay. I think it's a mixture of things. I think despite the horrendous tone and just pure anger that's coming through her voice, there is a degree of like dead seriousness that somehow manages to be conveyed and received. So that impression that I'm not fucking around and I'm being very genuine in saying that this is dangerous and people need to be gone.
But you're being so vague about it.
Yeah, I know, but like that's why it was hard. But it's one of those things. Like, oh god, I'm trying to think of a good real life example. I don't know. Sometimes you encounter people that are just like, I've got a bad feeling about this, and then shit goes sideways. Sometimes vagueness exists.
Okay.
Jackie 2022.
That's the name of my memoir. Sometimes vagueness exists. All right.
But I think it's more just like, I'm not doing a good job of portraying it, but Amy's a fucking intimidating individual.
Yeah,
She's just like, no shit, none of that. And I think she takes on the tactic of like just talking over this poor lady and just correcting what she's saying she's going to do. So she'll be like, I've got like the police. Like, yeah, you're gonna call the fucking police and you're gonna make sure they're gonna get everybody out of this goddamn building before nightfall. Like, just immediately just hounding on her, and it just wears her down to the point where she's just like, fine, I guess.
Yeah, she's like, please put Mitchell back on the phone.
Mitchell.
Here, kid, and just pass it over. Arms crossed, tapping foot.
Okay. They both apparently my like
old lady and
pubescent kid have the exact same tone.
Well, this kid's lungs have already been ruined by vaping.
I know.
So-
Don't
Yes,
vape, kids.
Don't vape,
lung.
kids.
Wind up like Mitchell. Don't wind up like Mitchell. Okay. And he looks at you and he goes, am I supposed to get you off the premises as well?
Oh, I'll be leaving on my own terms. Thank you very much.
Okay. And through like a weird experience, like there is like he knocks on your door and Streffin's there, but Streffin but then looks at you and he's like, shrugs and moves along. And then he goes over to Kylie and Dane's door, and there's
Those poor kids.
yeah, you've just ruined their life. And he's like,
I saved it. What do you mean?
And
Not yet.
They're like, what? And you hear like them arguing, and he's like, I'll have to call the police if you don't leave immediately. And he's like, but our fucking car, like you see their car's not even there. Because it's at the shop
towed.
getting getting 4 tires, you assholes. Like,
It's me. Hello.
and he's like,
Who's the problem?
he's like, but you got it. This lady says that there's and he looks at you, and he's like, I will call the police. He's like, because of, but you rolled really well.
Yep.
And
It shouldn't have worked, but it did.
And eventually
Diplomacy.
they leave, and he's like, you're getting 1 star on Yelp and TripAdvisor, and like they just like sling all their shit over their shoulders, and they're gonna and he's like, we're gonna go find another place to crash. God damn it! And Kylie is so upset. But
What time of day is it?
It's just like it has taken a long time to get all this. And so it's about 4:00. It is about, just as Mitchell gets on his his Razor scooter. No,
Oh, yeah.
not even Razor
Hoverboard.
scooter. Hoverboard. Yes.
Hoverboard.
Just as Mitchell gets on his hoverboard to leave.
And play Pokemon Go.
Yeah, there is this huge
Go home.
you hear this rumble of this like done up tri-wheel half ATV
Jesus fucking Christ.
behemoth shows up. And these sort of glamours don't really work on people. They're designed for non-Mysteria, right?
Yeah.
So you see, well, why don't you tell them what they see? Tell me about Massima.
All right. So Massima is probably about 7.5 feet tall.
Jesus.
She's top heavy, made entirely out of different kinds of salt. You have the traditional white salty sections. You have some, obviously, like maybe she had to get patched up in the Himalayas.
Oh my
so
God,
obviously
I
it's
love
pink
it.
salt on some of her, some flaky umami salt from Japan for one of the arms. Who doesn't like that?
I fucking love
It's
it.
just fucking MSG. But your standard kind of
extra punch.
yeah.
Extra punch is what we need.
Yeah.
Her face is kind of like suspended above her main craggy mass. 2 arms, 2 legs, normal bipedal shape. But her face is like an inward, almost like a bismuth crystal going in, so it projects the sound out from an internal point.
Terrifying.
No, well, it would be terrifying if she wasn't wearing a little Hawaiian shirt.
Mm-hmm,
And a good hat. A good hat.
Maybe a little fedora.
God damn it! That's right.
Is it a fedora or is it a trilby that she calls a fedora?
It is a fedora, but on her large form, it
Yeah,
looks like a trilby.
Okay.
She didn't like go. I like how you have
Big
like.
lady, tiny hat.
I like how you have like a big motorcycle and a tiny hat. You were like, "Fuck it, I don't care. I just bought a normal human's hat." Boop. Like, awesome.
I mean, it would have been so expensive to get that custom made. She has
Totally.
to afford her tricycle.
Yeah.
True.
And well, this creature being pulls up, and you can only assume it is the help that
Yeah.
The
Awesome.
Yeah.
that Morris and Lemire sent you. So how do you respond? And Paxton, this is about the time Streffen finishes his the
research.
The research. And I think
Okay.
you've been like stretched, like your leg is hurting, like you've been sitting too long.
Yeah.
But you hear the rumble of this like big ass tricycle.
Rumble of a big ass.
Yeah. of this
Also
big
accurate, probably.
ass for days.
As for the salt column, oh my god.
Say she was top heavy.
Yeah.
Well,
Listen,
I mean,
you
that
can be top
doesn't-
heavy
yeah.
and still have a juicy, salty ass. Like
Yeah.
Mm.
There's no juice. It's just dry.
Oh no.
It's an arid
There's
ass.
no juice.
an arid ass. Oh no.
So
That's fucking
yeah,
cursed.
Streffen has stepped out of the motel room, and he's leaning on his cane and like blinking owlishly out into the ungodly Arizona Brights courtyard
Yeah,
parking lot
what
that
is-
they're in.
What does Massima see? Like when,
Oh, boy.
That's a good question.
when she rolls up, what are the two of you like? It is fucking empty except for like two people.
What are the two of you? I mean, she would probably see Amy first.
Mhm.
Amy stands, I think, a little taller than average for a woman, probably like 5'7", 5'8"ish. She is in some just like motorcycle gear, like the heavier jacket and pants that have like the lining and the padding, so if you like fall off, you skid without losing your arm. Her hair is very obviously dyed. It was blue at one point, purple at another. Her auburn roots are starting to show. It's lightly curly and it falls around a very like sharp and petite face. Her eyes are always intense, and she would be very pretty if she wasn't almost constantly scowling. She has a very prominent scar on one side of her face. It's silvered in its age, but it's very present. And she has a long black umbrella with her. And she will approach as Paxton. How fucking dare you?
I did not say it out loud.
Still, Paxton put in chat, are you saying she would be prettier if she smiled more? I'm like, yes, but also no. She probably approaches Massima when she notices their arrival.
You hear the shocks audibly groan as this giant woman gets off of this little bicycle.
It's not little though.
But it's little compared to her. And she looks around and just says, "Where are all the people?"
Yeah. Oh god.
I just made sure that they left. Like it doesn't really matter. Do we have like a special greeting for other people of the 1001? Like, is there some sort of like secret code or something to ensure that we're talking to the right person without, saying the wrong thing? I mean, this one feels super obvious, but I'm just curious.
Sure. Do you want there to
Is it
be?
Morse code?
I mean, technically, you all have your coins.
That's true.
You never chose your number, but that's okay. We'll choose your number in a minute. So,
maybe it's just standard practice for if you have been called to join a job or do a job, that one of the first thing you do is show your coin with
Yeah.
the number side up.
yeah, I think that's good.
So I think Massima says something. Amy slips out her coin real quick, shows off her number, and like waits for Massima to do the same before talking further.
Yeah, I think Massima literally has it grafted into like part of her arm, so she just like shows her
Yes.
bicep.
Fuck, just flexes,
Yeah,
breaks
just-
the shirt.
Like it doesn't flex; it's just salt. But
That's
That
so
is-
fucking
that
cool.
fucking slaps.
Oh my god.
She's a
Amy
pretty
does
cool
look
lady.
a little impressed, just like nice. Game respects game, you know.
Yep. And then
I think right around then is when you would notice Streffen, who is physically much less imposing than either of you. He stands maybe about the same height as Amy. He looks a little bit shorter just because of his posture. Let me see. He has a wide face and kind of shaggy reddish hair. Let me see. What other actually important details are there? He walks with a cane and seems to be not particularly enjoying how warm it is. He is very flushed, and he is already so sunburned.
yeah,
poor
so
little guy.
so pink.
So
and
Previously, I think you described him as like a freshly hatched Ed Sheeran, and I
Yes.
love that so much.
yeah, he does look
I
like
heard that on the VOD, and I was like, "That is such a visceral image."
he's just so scrungly.
yeah.
Just a scrungly guy.
And yeah, and the three of you are standing there, and a few things. It gets, you think that it's the time of day that is causing it to get a little darker, but it's still August and it's only 5 p.m., so the sun should be out. But
Mm.
if you all remember your newspapers,
Ugh, there's a thunderstorm.
There is a thunderstorm
Shit.
coming, and you hear the clouds. Nope, that's not what you hear. You can't hear clouds.
Yeah,
Like,
they're magic.
yeah, they're magic. No, there is the sun gets the light gets a bit dimmer as the first sounds of thunder far away rumble, and you know it's coming in. And with that, we're going to take a 5-minute, 10-minute break, and we're going to get a glass of water, maybe a cup of coffee.
Nice.
We'll be right back. Everyone's together. Bow, bow, bow.
Yes, sir.
Bam.
Hello. Uh-oh. Why is it?
Oh.
Oh, there we are.
Oh.
And we're back. Everyone's back.
You come
Hello.
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 Welcome to After the Break. I got a mug of water because all my cups are gone.
Oh no, what happened to him?
I don't know. They're dirty.
That's us with forks. I never know where they are.
Oh man, we had somehow we're down to 3 forks in my house. That's an exaggeration. We used to be down to more forks, and now we are down to many less forks. And I'm a little.
Where did they go?
I don't know.
I think I had more at one point.
Yeah, I
Did you
couldn't-
accidentally throw them away in the trash or something?
It may have happened. I actually think they're
maybe.
mostly in my trunk. Like they fell out of my lunch bag.
Okay, I was
gonna.
gonna say, Ben, why do you have eating utensils in your trunk? And then you mentioned the lunch bag. I was like, okay.
Okay, that checks out.
Yeah, that maths.
I have so many things in my trunk, which is weirder to say, but I do. I have an amazing trunk.
Yes, we love confidence.
Right now, there's IKEA furniture, like flat packed IKEA furniture, and several like jackets that no longer fit my children, and because they've been in my trunk for so long. 3 of
you just stealing all the forks.
Yeah, all the forks.
Winter, stop.
We need those.
Winter, no.
This. So in my mind, one of the things I wrote down, I have notes about this world that we have been creating, is that there is a special Mysteria, urban fantasy soda soda brand that only people drink, and it's called Corpse.
I love it.
It's called Corpse Cola.
Oh
So
my god.
Corpse Cola is the regular cola. Mostly Dead is the diet variety. Velvet Mortuary is the black cherry.
The chocolate coating makes it go down easier.
Tombstone is the root beer. Spectre is the lemon lime. Grim Reaper is the grape. Mortician is the Dr. Pepper flavor. And
amazing.
So the big question is, what is the peach? What
is the peach?
What is the death death flavored peach? Or the death themed peach? I don't know. That's what I actually thinking about this whole time. Is Tombstone is the root beer. That felt very mortuary.
I'm so sorry if this is picking up on my mic. Apparently, a truck just pulled up, and I think they're playing what sounds like oompa music. Very,
Nice.
and I don't know why.
I have not.
Why not?
I have not heard any.
Who are you?
I have not heard. I've not heard any. I'm not hearing any polka.
Well, thank goodness.
It could be mariachi.
It's awesome.
We do have a mariachi band at a restaurant a couple blocks away, so
maybe it's their best of hits.
Polka will never die.
All right.
Thank you,
Polka
Weird
will
Al.
never die.
All right, friends. Let us continue. Let us leave. No, let us continue. Yeah, you're outside of this. You're in the parking lot of this motel, right? And the sounds of thunder, and sometime in the next 6-7 hours, ghosts are coming. I mean, you have to relate all this information. What of this? How much of what you know are you going to tell Massima?
I mean, full debrief. This is a mission.
Yeah.
There's no reason to go in half-cocked on the information. I also want to check the newspaper and see if the headline has changed since I meddled further. Gary,
Yeah.
Allah, Back to the Future.
Yeah. Oh, that is fascinating. Okay, when you open up a document and they have pre-filled Latin words in there,
yeah, the lorem ipsum stuff.
Yeah.
Just Lorem Ipsum.
It's just
Liber Novus.
Yeah, it's just Liber Novus. No, it's just it's just Laura Ipsum. Yes, just Laura Ipsum.
So it's just it's still pending.
Yeah.
Well, I think Amy I imagine we had walked into the fucking room, so we're not just
Yes.
standing outside with our thumbs up our asses like a bunch of fuckers. So I think
Like
Amy is like, as
Massima
she's
does not have an ass. So
Massima.
you would assume, but no.
It's arid.
So I think Amy is like, while we're walking and pulling out the clipping in her pocket and goes, I don't know if this is concerning or promising, but it's changed, but it's not fully updated yet. And would pass it to Streffen for him to see.
Oh. Yeah, is that encouraging? I think that's encouraging.
I think it really depends on how it decides to settle.
Well, yes, but just the fact that we're not already dead in the future is encouraging.
We weren't dead in the future, and then we meddled, and then we were dead in the future, and now it's
Right.
unsure.
This is
Have
so
we done like
confusing.
proper name introductions yet, or are we just like
Yeah.
we just
Mass was
launched
just
into this and
standing
Mass
there.
was just like,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I think you have introduced yourself, but yes, this is also super confusing. Like,
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Um,
right.
So what is this death slip? What is this?
I think we
There
share a
is-
look.
Yeah, we like look at each other.
Just like,
There is a entity, maybe an organization, called the Great Press, who gave us a tip to come check this place out. And they gave us this scrap of future newspaper to tell us what was going on or what might happen. And it's been changing.
Yeah, they weren't very clear on whether or not they needed the newspaper to stay the same. Like we were given a choice. Some of the other ones were just like, oh, it needs to happen or it doesn't need to happen. And this one, they were like, we don't know. We need to know what's happening. It's confusing and upsetting. And the point is like, like Amy seems frustrated with herself.
Could I do maybe a common knowledge roll to see if Massima knows anything about this mysterious organization?
you're welcome to. Yeah, sure.
My common knowledge is a D4, so.
Would occult be more appropriate?
Ooh,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, go ahead. You can make an occult roll.
same dice.
Yeah.
At least you
No, that's a 3.
But
Yeah.
Allie, you got a Benny.
I do, but like I want to protect you guys from dying or spend it in a dumb way in the future
I mean,
minutes.
I will argue
Smart.
that,
Okay.
like, you know, it's not like yeah. I don't know how much time it's an East Coast specific organization. It's really a Baltimore specific organization. So, like, I don't know if it's like really in your wheelhouse.
I've never been to the East Coast.
East Coast is least coast. West Coast is best coast.
Fucking Gotham.
Yeah. Yeah, you may still think of it as like New Amsterdam.
Jesus Christ.
Even old New York was one. Anyway,
Are the Puritans still there?
I mean, not so blatantly, but yes, kind of.
Yeah, you don't know about them, but so yes, and I suppose you fill them in on or fill on like exactly what is coming for your maybe death.
Yeah, the whole rundown, the laundry list of things, like cults, super silent bad guy, ghost minions that explode throats and ears of anything that might make sound in a radius, like
Oh, that's fine. I don't have those.
It's true. You don't.
You are the
I am
most safe
unconcerned.
person here.
Yeah, it's just and then I think Amy at least would mention the theory that the upcoming thunderstorm is going to be a catalyst for whatever the fuck he's doing, because that is so much sound in an area that doesn't usually get that kind of sound.
Hmm.
Mhm.
And that is why tonight is very like it's a big deal. It's a big deal.
Or at
Does
least
the sound need to be natural, or could it be a manufactured sound?
I mean, the one time that the guy came around last night, it was very I couldn't make any sound. Like it was something was stopping me or suppressing it or something. So I think any sound is a problem,
Hmm.
and making any sound is gonna be a problem.
So,
though
why
my
do you need to make sound?
I mean, my recent research actually suggests that if we could find the right sound, it could possibly cancel out the unsound. It's not really clear, honestly.
It's not
Balanced in all things.
it's not just the right sound. It is there is some
Like
suggestion
the-
like enough sound. Like loud enough sound.
Do you think thunder? Like if we managed to get lightning to strike at just the right place, do you think that would be enough sound?
I'm thinking like thunder and also every single loudspeaker in this whole town. Do you have a subwoofer in that thing? Streffen like points his cane at your auto cycle.
Oh, I mean, the whole thing, I assume, is a subwoofer.
Yeah.
That's how they build those.
Yeah. They're so
It doesn't actually have an engine.
You drive and it just goes bark, 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 bark.
Wow, what a good
Corey
goof.
cycle switch. Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's true. And do you have a motorcycle? A rented motorcycle?
We do. No sidecar this time. Maybe next time though.
Yeah, maybe we should have gone with the sidecar.
I mean, it would be such a struggle for Amy. She's got to look, and that's not it.
Streffen is so tired.
So, what are you going to do between now and when if any, what preparations are you going to make? Because this feels like almost like Old West in there. No, like showdown where you all like in this small dead southwest town are having the bad guys show up. So if you're going to prep for anything, is there any prep you want to do?
I think Amy is very, very much likes the idea of trying to get lightning called to a specific area. Like, so she's. I want to MacGyver a fucking like.
Lightning
what are they
rod?
called? Yeah, lightning rod. I want to MacGyver a lightning rod.
Nice.
Shit. I like wasn't really expect. Can you get it like? What is that, like a repair roll? Like
I have the MacGyver skill. Like that is the professional edge that I took. It does require a roll. Let me find it.
What is the Oh man, I had forgotten that you had taken that.
What a
good skill.
Very good. That's so good.
I was like, I mean, I got a motorcycle. I might as well like be able to take care of it and shit. Okay, MacGyver. Improvise a device from common resources when the need arises. I make a repair roll to craft improvised weapons, explosive for tools.
It is a repair
that
roll.
last until used or the end of the counter. GM's call.
Just so you know, if you manage to get it struck by lightning, it is going to be gone.
What? No.
Just like weld a bunch of rebar together and
yeah. So it looks like it's a repair roll to make the thing. Because I'm not doing it in like because I'm doing it as preparation, could I possibly like have a small boost since I'm not rushing and trying to do it in
Could I
Come
support with a repair roll of my own?
Yes, you
Yes.
could.
Ooh.
Allie, do you have
Absolutely.
repair?
I have repair because I
Oh
can't
my
heal
God.
like a normal person.
That's
Yes,
true.
You have to repair yourself. It's true. Golems.
Ooh, bad news. I crit failed.
Oh no!
Hashtag on brand.
God damn it!
Another brand successfully built.
Allie, is that your first roll? No, that's your second.
It's my
You did the.
Oh no!
What do you want? I'm a scamp.
I want you to not crit fail when you're helping me.
Sorry, pal.
So it's a -1 to what I'm doing. Thanks.
Sure is.
You
You're
break
welcome.
all of my tools,
Yeah.
and you're like,
I do
"Oh,
have
I
all
didn't mean
thumbs. That
to."
does make sense.
I
And
mean-
clumsy,
I mean,
actually.
yeah, you also have right. You're all thumbs. You're so big, right? You're actually. It really makes a lot of sense narratively that's what the dice did.
God damn it.
Always.
Gotta spend a penny. No, not fours again.
I mean, well, let's see. You got a +2 and a -1.
I mean, that gets me a success, but do I want to push for a raise?
I don't
A
know.
raise is pretty tempting. How
I
many
know.
bennies do you have?
I have 2, but we're about to go into combat, and I want to keep them.
It's fine. You got me.
Do you?
Benny Bullet.
I'll leave it as a straight success, no raise. I'm
Okay.
fine with that. I'm fine
Okay.
with that.
Yeah. So, what does this look like, Doc Brown? Since you're trying to get lightning,
Yeah,
since you're trying to get lightning to strike the clock tower, just as
1 gigawatt.
I think a lot of it is just I the base of it is, I think, the most impressive thing. I imagine there was some at one point this motel had some sort of like patio seating or whatever, and it had
Sure.
the table that had like one of those umbrella stands.
Makes
And so
sense.
Amy just fucking yoinks that to get like the base and the starting pole, and then just finds other poles and then figures out a way to have them like connect together, but also be able to travel in separate pieces. Because I want to take it to wherever we're going to go, because I don't know if it's going to happen here or not. You know, like if we took it to the spot with the thing in the silent room, you know, that feels super dangerous because that's probably where they're strongest, but also it would do a lot of damage, maybe possibly.
Oh, that's fair. That you're going to take it from. You're gonna move it from the motel. That's
Just
awesome.
go
I
like
have a question.
attach
Yes.
it to one of the domes.
Could I spend a Benny to affect the story?
Always. That's one of my favorite things
Okay.
that people do.
Okay, I'm thinking. So I know a lot of deserty towns have like these chonkin big like satellite dishes.
Oh yeah.
That are conveniently shaped like sound amplifiers.
Mhm.
What if we attached it to the top of one of these big chonkin things? Could this big structure exist in the town already
Yeah.
for a directional sound blast?
Yeah. I think that I would love the use of that, Benny. Absolutely.
Spent. Sorry about the fail, Jackie.
It's okay. Thank you, Webb. Hello. Everybody say hi
Oh.
to Webb.
Hi, Webb.
Hi, Webb. Yeah.
Hello,
He's
Webu.
so slonky.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's such a good name.
I texted my
Rest
brother
in
who is
peace.
I texted my brother who is a funeral director.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. Rest in peach. That is the flavor. Or rest in peace with his peach. Oh, it's so good.
Peach at last.
Peach at last. Oh my
He's
God.
rapid firing them to me now.
Amazing.
I love them. I love all of them.
Ooh, I think Jackie froze.
No,
Jackie, is your audio still coming through?
Jackie.
No, Jackie did not freeze. If you look,
Oh, airplane mode.
Webb put them in airplane mode. So
No.
No.
So I guess we'll take a minute while Jackie Wi-Fi comes back on. Like, what? What just happened?
No.
This is why you don't have animals.
What a scam.
You're still muted. You're still muted. Nothing's working. You have no sound. Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no. She has to restart Discord.
Yep. Everything happened there. Now,
Yes.
now
We
that-
have sound.
Do we have sound? Nope. We just have maybe
We
pictures.
did. We did have sound. I don't hear you now.
Vicky. Hello.
Hello.
Nope. I can't hear Jackie at all. Can everyone else hear Jackie?
Yeah.
Why can't I hear Jackie?
Oh no.
Oh, you were there for a minute. Are you soft?
Sounds like you did before for me.
Yeah.
What just happened? All right, hold on, everyone. That's weird. Do I? No, I hear everyone else.
Oh, that's
we-
good.
Just some mild technical difficulties.
No, but that shouldn't be for Jack. Why can I hear everybody else but not Jackie?
That is.
Jackie, will you talk to me? Nope. 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 That is bananas.
I did listen.
Uh,
Jackie, I have these headphones on. You gotta let me know so I can take them off. Please. Jackie.
All right. All right. What happened here? That is bananas. Hold on, everyone.
You can't at me and do that, Paxton. You know I click on spoilers anyway.
A few people in the chat say that they can hear. Oh, wait. Maybe not. We have at least one person in chat saying he can't hear it.
Aw, nuts.
What happened?
Web.
How is it that the two of you can hear Jackie?
I don't know.
And no one else can.
Jackie says, leave and come back.
Yeah, you should leave. Should I leave and
We-
come back?
Yes, you, is what she is saying.
All right, I'm gonna leave, but that'll kill everything.
Should we try just restarting the call? Question.
All right. Hold on, stream. I'm gonna put everyone on streaming for a minute.
Okay.
We're gonna be right back, stream.
We will be right back.
Boop. Intermission.
Web, no!
All right.
When
All
did
right,
Caleb
everyone be
get here?
quiet and let Jackie talk.
Hello, I am saying words.
Oh, and
you
I'm
can
getting
hear me.
sound effects again. Yeah. I think everybody's here.
Daishiba!
Oh wait,
Yatta!
but now I have to do a pop out. Okay, now we're all moving. Yes.
Whoa!
I'm the GM now, according to this.
Oh no!
Thank you for
Video's
coming
not
to my to my game.
Where did
I know a lot about it.
Where did I go? Why am I
Your video's not on, bud.
How did that?
Welcome back to Caldonics.
Why is my what happened to my video?
Previously on Neon Heat.
Oh, there we go. All right. I don't want to use my iPhone as a web camera. Stop, computer.
God damn.
That was all right. Where is your cat? We have to fight. All right.
He's not in here anymore.
So, how are you going? Okay. So, here we go. How are you going to get so you have decided that there is a because now there is in fact a really large satellite dish that probably brings in something into the town, right? It's actually probably like a cell phone tower more than a satellite dish that you can do around. And it is located because of the use of a Benny, conveniently in between within the radius of this of what you think the creatures can come to.
Delightful.
How are you going to and at the same time you have this thunderstorm coming, and how are you going to get the is there anything else you're going to do to prep? So this is here, it's this. You got the spooky feeling that they are, in fact, now focused, probably not on you, Amy. They're probably really focused on Streffen.
Yeah, I did get their attention.
Yeah. So,
what did the little man do?
The little man,
I touched a demigod's stuff, and he didn't like that.
Specificity.
Is there anything that Massima wants to do? What do you do to get ready to fight ghosts?
Massima does a lot of limbering up, which is counterintuitive because they're pretty static, but you can see that their limbs are actually kind of just floating attached, so they can do long sweeps if they need to.
Nice.
Some juking. So
does she do the Henry Cavill loading the arms punch thing?
Of course. Stretching is very important for the routine.
Yeah,
that's where that's where Henry Cavill got that whole thing.
That's
kind of from Massima.
Yeah, they were friends. They were having a drink sometime, and he's like,
"They play
really
Warhammer
nice.
together."
Yeah, that's canon now. Henry Cavill. Yep, that's canon.
Put it in your character sheet.
We were on a plane one time. We were listening to the Witcher audiobooks on speaker because we're dicks.
Yep.
Headphones don't fit on your head. Anyway,
oh my god, she has AirPods in.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but yeah, and it, here's the thing: you set it up on this thing. It probably works. You're not 100% certain what's going to happen with it. How if
people are going to lose their fucking signal at the very least.
Yeah, you're not 100. You're also not I think you actually because I believe those things also have built-in
lightning rods to ground it to to keep it from damaging anything.
And you definitely fucked that thing up with only one.
Just kick it off.
Yeah, you're no, let's make this thing attract lightning. And Massima, you are ready. Do you do anything because of water? Do you are you comfortable?
I don't. Well, see, she came from the ocean, you know, dredged out of the Baltic Sea. But she cannot swim.
Fair enough.
And I think salt doesn't generally do too well in water in a not dissolving sort of way. So I don't think she loves
water
that this is happening because she came to the desert to dry out.
Right, it's true.
Do you think it feels similar to the tinglies you get after a limb falls asleep?
Oh god, yeah, it's just all having a club foot from sitting in a weird way too long, but in everywhere.
What if you have a giant Tyvek suit that you put on?
Oh my god!
You just wear a poncho,
huge yellow rain slicker.
Big
yellow rain slicker.
Okay,
and
it's the size of an industrial tarp. She pulls it out of her side bag on the fucking.
Shake it a tarp, cut a hole in the middle, and that's your hood.
Tiny hat, big yellow tarp. Yep.
Yeah, hat on top of the
she
tarp.
has to take off the hat. Sadly, fashion isn't always a priority. Not always.
And so it, the rumble continues. It's the rain's gonna show up. You're not sure when, but it's gonna show up at some point. But you do notice, I mean, and it is dry out here. This place hasn't seen rain in ever. There's only like, there aren't even like cacti around. It's just like brush. And for a while, and it must be at this point, it's taken you several hours, so it must be 7 or 8 o'clock, and it is getting dark. And finally you start to get that first pitter patter of rain. It's just a light misting at this point. And then something weird happens. So this isn't enough for you to get the -2 yet, or get fatigued yet, Streffen, but soon. You know, the lightning has been the thunder has been rumbling and rumbling, but gradually getting louder. And then it doesn't get louder.
No.
Then it almost
Shit.
feels like it's getting softer, just a little bit, like, you know, etc. And a little bit softer, and a little bit darker, and a little bit rainier. Does anyone want to make me a notice roll?
Now we
I
can
would
notice
love
roll.
to.
I'll
also
do
have
a
a D4
looky
on this.
loo.
Sorry.
I got a 4.
see.
Nice.
Let me. Where?
Great successes today all around.
Yeah, all of them. Every single
Yeah.
one. Not a single crit fail in sight. I got a 7.
Okay.
It is not raining yet, right?
Nope, not yet. Soon. I mean,
I
it's
got a
misty. Misty. So
Okay.
it's that like, it's like that thing where you get like a big fat drop of water, just like a blap, and then, you know, there's another one pretty soon, right? It's coming.
Okay.
Are armadillos scurrying away?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like you see like one of those things. Like, yeah. I mean, what's interesting is, as I said, it's so sere around here. It's like one of those things, that stereotype where they're like, there's actually like the gaps in the earth because like the clay is like
Cracked
Yeah.
from how dry
Nice.
it
Yeah.
is.
and curling up. So there's not like a line of trees that like they appear out of, but 1 minute they're there, and the next minute it's almost as if they have stepped out. And maybe you are all focused on a single armadillo that is running across the desert. And like, as it's running across, you know, the horizon, you like see it like the horizon behind it. There are just 3 of these and you know them to be ghosts. I mean, Massima specifically, like they carry all the hallmarks of a specific type of wraith. Actually, if you want
I have ghost sight, actually, is one of my edges.
What does ghost sight allow you to do?
It's a little flavor, a little mechanical.
Okay.
It gives me +2 to fear checks, where I also roll a D12 instead of a D20 if it's a failure, and I have to roll in the fear
Ooh.
table, which is
Oh,
pretty
nice.
cool.
Damn, that's good. You
Nice.
can't. Hard to die of a heart attack on that one.
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't have a heart.
Yeah.
True.
Well, that's good. Also, so these 3 are here. Their bodies are all emaciated, long fingernails, scraggly, sort of
Like me.
mange-like hair. You know, it's empty in places. You can see their ribs, naked. Their knees stick out. They have this, and they don't walk, and they don't really float. They more like drag across the ground. So they're like standing up, but you know how you like drag your foot and it's all like across the ground, and it's just like like that's how they move, just sort of Except
like they're healing?
no,
With
like
the front of
but
their
with their
foot.
feet like that?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly right.
That's upsetting.
Is
Yeah,
it
they
both
just,
feet
like-
back, or
yeah.
are they Peter
No,
Panning?
no, both feet back, just like
Okay.
like
Like
they're
I
so-
imagine something is pulling them from the chest,
Yes,
and that's what they're
exactly.
leading with, and their feet are just.
except that there's no sound
following.
of their feet being dragged across the ground.
Hmm.
And I do actually need fear checks from from everyone.
Oh, whoa!
Ooh. Let's see. That is a spirit check for fear.
Spirit. Yes, indeed.
Oh, that's great.
Failed.
Allie!
Oh no! You did not! Oh no!
That's two. That's a 50%
Oh my
crit
God.
fail rate right now, Allie.
Well,
I want you to
That's
know.
pretty strong.
I got an 8.
Oh no!
So-
Bastards.
Oh no! All right, let me bring up the fear table. That's not what I was expecting to happen.
Yeah, right?
I got a 7. I
Okay.
had to spend a penny for it, but I got a 7 on the fear roll. Oh, Allie, this is not what I wanted when we invited you on. It
But you have
was
to
a little bit. It was
understand.
a little bit, actually.
You have to understand. It's Allie.
It's my brand.
My brand.
Okay.
And these are different dice.
I
These aren't
believe
even
it.
my Athena dice. I should use my
How-
absolute zero dice. They roll really well when I need to hurt people.
Well, that's because you're GMing in that.
It's true. It's why I can't use them anywhere else.
Where the hell's the?
How
I just need to look up the fear table. Yikes!
how does crit fail affect the fear table?
I think it adds a +2.
Yeah, I think it just.
That sounds right.
So best I'm gonna do is a 14, but
It's good.
I'll roll it.
I believe.
I thought
in
you got to roll a 20 instead.
Mm-mm. It's the other way around. You
It's usually
want
a
to
20.
roll
Oh,
low
below. Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
fear table, so a D12 instead of a D20 is a
Right.
benefit.
Right. All right, go ahead and give me a roll.
That's a 7.
Okay, let's see.
With the
what-
+2 or without?
With the +2.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Where is the fear table?
I love how,
It's
like,
on page 124 of
thank
the
you.
Savage Worlds Adventure Edition.
Thanks. 124.
7 is vulnerable.
Yes, you are. In
I'll be a
fact-
little vulnerable.
Well,
The
if you're
target
like,
is
I
vulnerable until the end of their next turn. Yep.
Oh, okay.
I am all about ghosts. This is good. This is fine. Holy fucking shit. This is scary. I don't
Are
like
they on
this.
Heelys?
I was
Yeah.
not expecting
Ugh.
3 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're being dragged along.
Gross.
Yeah, there were 3 of them. Yeah. Like you were all supposed to be on vacation. That's like
Yeah.
the first thought that comes through your head. Like, fuck this place. I was supposed to be on vacation.
I was on vacation. It's raining.
Yeah.
I have to do work.
Exactly. All right.
Mhm.
And let's pull cards.
Initiative.
All right.
Oh my god, did I not? I didn't do my toughness or my parry. Parry's half of fighting +2.
Yep.
Correct.
Yes.
Toughness is half of vigor +2, I think.
Unless you
Vigor.
lower. All right. They got a 3.
Oh, that's
Nice.
Cool God.
You get
You who?
Amy
Okay.
a
Hey!
king.
King of diamonds.
Yay.
Nice.
Streffen, you get 10 of clubs.
Nice.
And Massima, you get 10 of spades.
Nice.
Sick.
And the other creature. Okay, that's fine.
No, hang on. What do you mean? What do you mean?
All right, Amy, what are you gonna do?
Cry. God.
Shoot 'em.
Yeah, I am actually. I'm gonna cast Bolt.
Nice.
You've lost.
Yeah, take that, cat.
Lost table privileges.
Web it.
Sorry, you can't. Yeah, I'm gonna cast a bolt on. There are 3 of them, right?
There are 3 of them.
Yeah. Let's see. Do I want to do any sort of fun upcasts on this? This is super interesting, I'm sure. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do lingering damage on
Ooh.
this bad boy. I don't know if it super matters, but I'm aiming for the one in the middle,
Okay.
and I have to roll spell casting, which is a
Mhm.
D8. Okay. Alrighty. That's a 4.
Made it.
We're not gonna mention the 1.
Of course not. Why would we mention ones?
So it's a hit, and I did lingering damage. They're gonna take 2d6, and then the start of their next turn, they're going to take 2d4 damage of the same type.
All right, well, go ahead and roll me.
Yep. And I always forget this damage aces, right?
Yes.
Don't
Yes.
you fucking dare. Oh. That's 10. 10 damage.
10.
So Amy, we all notice these creatures just suddenly appear along the edge of the area, and they start dragging themselves towards us. And Amy just very quickly bites her thumb and casts her hand out in a swift, sharp motion, and a bolt of coagulated blood streaks out, hitting the center wraith in the chest, and it just like explodes, shattering like crystals of that blood into their chest as well.
Nice.
Man, Full Metal Alchemist wishes.
Yeah, and it goes screwed up. And this creature, it like really, I don't think surprise is the right word for this thing, because you strike it, and it just pauses, and again, it's not surprise, but then it just and pops and sort
it
of
dissipates.
It dissipates.
Damn.
And
Don't like it.
in a thing, and you don't know what that means. But it doesn't seem to be there. It doesn't like it more like pops than dissipates, if that's a thing. So there you go.
Popping is slightly better than dissipating.
Yeah.
Is it?
All right. 10 of clubs. No. 10 of spades.
That's Paxton, right? Or no?
10 of spades.
I'm the spades.
Go
Yep,
before
10 of
clubs.
spades. Yep, spades go before clubs.
All right. How far away are they currently? Are they within my pace range?
They are certainly within your pace range.
Okay, because I do
they're-
have a deliberate -1 to pace.
Yeah. That's fair.
So they're healing pretty quick.
They are healing, and they're coming towards you, right? So
Okay, yeah. So we'll meet in the middle, just like Benjamin Button.
Yeah. Yep, that's it.
All right. I would like to approach them and multi-action 2 wild attacks.
Oh no. Okay.
Because like I can't get more vulnerable than I already am.
That's very true.
Is there anything I should be aware of before I roll on those?
How so? Aware of like minuses or pluses or anything, or just in general?
Yeah, just like anything I should factor into my rolls.
I don't think so. I think they're pretty flat. Like they are not at this moment doing anything.
Cool. Okay, so my fighting's a D8. I get +1 to hit because I'm a martial artist.
Yeah,
Ooh.
you
And then you
are.
get the +2 because you're wild attacking.
And the +2. Well, actually, the +2 is gone.
Negates
So
the
multi-actions.
You're right.
That is a 5 for the first one.
Nice.
What's their parry?
Uh,
Yeah, what
hit?
is their parry?
I will. Yes, let me tell you. It's a 5.
Well,
Need
howdy!
it. Nice.
Should I roll
Very good.
damage first, or the
Yes.
other
No,
attack?
please roll me the damage first.
All right. has a D8 plus D4 damage.
Damn.
That is 6.
Is that including your +2 for wild attack?
Ooh, no, I'm a fool. That's an 8.
Nice. It stumbles. I mean, here's the thing. It looked pretty incorporeal, right? Like it
Mhm.
looked like see-through. But the moment that your salt fist connects with it, it's like hitting glass, it's like hitting tempered security glass. That's the best way to think about it.
Cool.
Like it's like, because it's, translucent and it looks like your fist is about to go through it, and then it just like connects with it and it hardens up, but like the rest of the body doesn't harden up is the best way to think about it.
Ooh, that's really neat.
It's just like the point. It's like
non-Newtonian fluid.
Yeah, it's like the point.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like that. What's that stuff you used to make? It's like glop.
Oobleck?
Oobleck. That's exactly right.
Oobleck.
Yeah. And this is something you're very comfortable with because it's like the point of salt contact is what it is. And it sort of floats back, but it does not pop. But I need you to make me a vigor roll.
Okay.
Oh,
My vigor is a respectable D6, but these did already crit fail me once, so.
I believe in you.
Oh, I blew up.
Yes.
That's an 8.
Nice. Don't worry about it then.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I won't.
You punch it and you feel this sort of sound wave, like almost like tickle. It's almost like a tickle, like in the back of your throat.
If I had one.
If you had a throat, in the back of your weird conical sound maw.
Oh, my weird conical sound maw. I do not like this.
Weird conical sound maw is my favorite band.
Yeah.
Paxton, write that down.
All right, now you're gonna hit the other one.
Sure am.
Did that first one go poof or
Nope.
pop?
It did
No. Well, I blew up my 6 into a 1 plus what's a blah 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 blah.
Eight?
That's an 8.
Nice.
Not quite a raise.
Not
Damn.
quite a raise.
Not quite a raise.
But you also
but
do
I'll
it.
take it. That damage isn't great.
No.
I want to impress my friends.
Benny it?
So I'm gonna Benny it.
yes.
I'm gonna use a different D4. I like this one better. That is. Wow, math is so hard in the mornings. That's a 7.
Nice.
Not including your bonuses and such.
Yeah.
All right. So it again, you strike the other one, same sort of oobleck. It's like the way they float back. It's almost like when you punch like if you were to punch a helium balloon, it just is like what, and then it like floats back.
Like those hover discs.
Yeah,
Do you remember those?
I do.
Yeah.
And that's sort of what ends up happening. Is it like again sort of drifts back, and does stuff, but they're both still going. And here's the thing: they are like. You feel like they weren't really paying attention to you before. Like that's the thing to sort of think about. But their eyes turn to you, and you guys they're sort of like, and you notice now that you're up close that they are both missing their throats as well. Like there's this like ragged, nasty hole where their throats once were, and dry black like blood of where their ears were.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Very fun.
But they turn to you, and they seem to be focused on you now.
Neat.
And
if I may, as she just says before her turn is
please.
over, I will give you something else to miss.
Nice. Oh,
Nice.
give me another vigor roll, please.
Oh yeah. 4s.
All good.
All around.
Nicely done. All right.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Streffen, what are you
enough.
doing?
All right. I would like to cast Deflection,
Okay.
and I'm going to juice it up with some additional recipients so that I can protect my friends too.
Nice.
Yay.
That will be 5 power points.
Nice.
Holy shit, that's so many. Fuck.
There's not a lot of things I can do in combat. So
I understand.
let's see. Oh, that's gonna be a Benny for me.
Nice.
Come on, baby. We got this. There we go. That's an 11. Put that in
Nice.
your pipe and smoke it.
Hot damn.
D12 casting die.
Nice.
Always nice. So with a raise, that means that it
Yep,
will.
four damage.
Yes,
From attack.
-4 from all attacks directed at any of the three of us.
Yep.
Damn, for 5 rounds?
For 5
Yes.
rounds. Holy shit.
Streffen's eyes glow faintly, and then both of yours do, as I just kind of alter all of our perceptions of time.
That is so hot.
Just
So
enough.
casual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just enough that we can avoid the worst.
Yeah. It's like the Matrix.
Yeah.
I need Streffen and Amy to make notice checks at -2.
Okay.
And I need and I'm gonna give you a non-2, Massima, because you have ghost sight.
All right.
Wonderful.
Just gonna
My notice is still a D4, so you know.
Yeah, there you go.
And it's still not raining yet, right?
Not yet. Next round.
Okay.
Oh, next round.
Oop. My wild die blows up into another
That's
explosion.
10 minus 2 for an 8.
That's a no-go for me.
Okay.
That is a 13.
Great. Okay. So the way I want you to picture this is so the whatchamacallit, the tower is in the middle. I feel like that you were standing by one side of the tower,
Same.
right?
Mm.
And in front of you, or at one side, it can't be really in front because we're thinking of thinking a circle, right? At one part of you, probably think of east or 3 o'clock. That's where that's where these 3 ghosts came from. At 9 o'clock, you notice 3 more have appeared.
God damn it.
Shit.
Mhm.
And
8 of them.
yeah, there are 8 of them total. I think just for you, Nasima, it's just you've run some distance. You're actively enthralling with 3 more, or 2 more. They're there, right? So, that's sort of there. I mean, so that's there. You look back and 3 more have come in, and it gets a little bit quieter with the 3 more of them coming in.
But how is she supposed to D6 taunt if they can't hear her?
Don't underestimate the importance of body
language.
Yeah, it's just like this.
Signs
the
an
whole
ASL
time.
at them.
All right, so here we go. The 2 of them that are remaining are going to attack you.
Sounds right.
At a -4.
At a minus,
But a +2
a minus,
because vulnerable.
yeah,
So -2 total, right?
yeah, -2 total. So the first one's going to take a swing at you with its.
Is that the final countdown?
Yes,
It is.
Is that a threat?
Yeah. It's only that sucks. All right, it's gonna roll.
You've got bennies.
I know. I don't want to use them yet. The first one rolls, and yeah, that doesn't come. Yeah. The second one rolls. Nope. All right. So they attempt. It's like they're trying. They go to swing at you, and it's just not happening. You can probably attribute it to your salt body, right? It's almost like, I think, it's like touching something that is going to hurt you, right? Or
Yep.
and that's the thing, is it's hard to tell with ghosts or whatever. It's hard to tell, like, they don't exactly like look like they're going to flinch or like pull back. It's almost like they're headed in it and then their arms sort of swing back.
Oh, that's very cool.
Like it's just like they want to hit you but they can't. All right, here we go. Next round.
Next round, deal it up.
Oh my god, the ghosts that are attacking you. There it is, 3 again.
More 3.
And then here we have Jackie. Damn,
Yes.
you're getting the best. And then we have Massima. 9 of spades. And then we have Streffin. Womp womp.
Oh,
Then we have the ghosts that are coming up behind you. They're also not doing great. But they're doing better. And then we have the next thing. Jeez Louise. God.
The
All right.
next thing.
Yep, it's your turn.
not me looking into my notes to see how many domes there were.
And now it's
8.
starting to rain. Now the rain comes down even more. So you are fatigued.
Oh,
that's the
Sue.
takeaway.
Hi. Come here.
Alright.
Sue, don't scratch the carpet. It's raining. Maybe she'll be good.
So it's my turn. Massima's all up in the business of 2 of them. I noticed that 3 other appeared. I think I'm gonna turn my focus to those. Cause like the more that there are, the quieter it is, and we really don't want that.
Yes.
God, I have a question, and it's okay if the answer is I don't know, or you're not sure. Actually, let me DM you the question. I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine.
This doesn't make for good radio, though.
Good thing we're not on radio. I'll make faces while you DM me.
We just need to put in some royalty-free music right here.
What's that one that everybody plays that's supposed to be like
Isn't the girl from Ipanema
playful or
royalty-free?
something?
Like,
I don't know.
So is Happy Birthday.
no, I thought I can just make sounds like this. No.
We could sing a Manhattan song.
Yeah.
Ba, 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 ba,
I'm sitting in my desk. Bum, bum.
Sitting in your desk.
Sitting in my desk, recording.
I'm gonna grab my cat real quick. 'Cause she's
Yes, good. Bring.
It's
I would
cat
like to see the baby.
Oh, you'll see her.
Suki time.
Suki time. It's always Suki time. Y'all should join the Discord so that you can see Suki pictures.
Which Discord?
Any of them.
I guess I should.
Yes.
I guess I can put the thing. I guess I should do that. I should really get on my act about all this crap.
She's so round. Look at her.
All
So
right.
little.
What are
Okay.
we doing?
I mean, I think the way that Amy and Streffen have worked before when it comes to combat is that Amy tries to keep close to Streffen because he's not necessarily the best at defending himself.
He's terrible.
I'm so squishy.
So squishy. So I think she's going to cast a bolt, not upcast in any way, shape, or form, against one of the new wraiths that have appeared. So that's going to be my turn this time. She's keeping an eye on the new group as well. A roll to cast. Oh shit. It's a 5. Good enough. So that'll be 2d6 damage. Against, again, the center person on the 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
This one's only 5 damage. No, I need that Benny to soak.
It hits and doesn't.
It hits.
And just it doesn't move.
That's fine.
Uh,
I think it's her thumb has been recently bit, so she doesn't have to bite it
Yeah.
again. She just like puts pressure on it slightly and then casts out her hand to have another bolt of coagulated blood
Yep.
go in and hit it in the chest to some effect, hopefully.
Yep. Just coming slowly more. Slowly.
Paxton.
All right, it's your turn.
My turn. Your
Well, it's
turn?
the 9.
Whose turn?
It's the 9, which I believe
That was
you.
That
was
That was
think
me.
That was you.
Yep, that was you.
I want to. If there are any still in my radius or
The two-
more coming into my radius,
The 2 are just all on you right now.
dope. I will once again wild attack and multi-action so I can pow.
You're no longer
Oh.
vulnerable because that was only for the first round.
Oh, well, I'm gonna be vulnerable again
Oh, okay.
on account of my wild attacking.
Sure. I was just saying that like you didn't have the auto like already vulnerable.
Let's see. Am I forgetting any weird edges I have? Nah, I got it all figured out. All right, here we go. First ghost attack.
Oh shit! I totally forgot something. Hold on. What did you roll last time?
Oh shit.
Never mind.
Regular successes?
Yeah, we'll just never mind. We'll do this because I don't think it was right. We're going to include it now. I forgot to include, and this is my fault. That you get +4 to damage
Because they're ghosts.
because they're ghosts and you're made of salt. That was my bad. I apologize. If you had taken damage, we would have. I feel like we would have rewound it. But just like I remember, you get +4 to your damage roll because you
Dope.
hit
Cool.
them.
Well, I blew up my 6, so
It's-
that's an 8.
For the damage?
Or sorry, the attack.
Oh yeah, well you hit with a raise. No. Sorry, it's not a raise. They have no. It's a parry of 5. You hit them.
Okay, just regular hit. I'll
and,
get
and
that
wound.
damage.
And you wound, right? Don't you wound? No, it's just shaking.
It'll depend if
Yeah,
what
yeah.
my damage is.
Yeah. You do hit though.
Wow. That's better. That's a 13. No, that's a 15 on account of my wild attack.
Oh well, then you hit this thing. You do the whole oubliette like thing, and you see these cracks just form in it, sort of spreading out from the point of contact, and this one just pops, gone. You know the difference between at this point when a ghost like
Shifts out.
goes incorporeal, and when they actually like are dead from your punch. I don't know how you know it. Maybe they harden up more and shatter like salt crystals.
Yeah.
Oh.
It smells briny like the ocean.
Yeah, that's hot. Yeah, like you've infected them with your thing. Oh man,
Your punch infected them so they
She
crumbled
was
into dust.
made
That's
to
fucking
do
hot.
this.
Yes, yes, I
Literally.
love everything about that moment.
She's
But-
an assault weapon.
but also
haha.
She's an assault golem.
They've been assaulted.
Boo! Also, give me a vigor roll though.
You got it. That's a 4.
You're still good.
Ooh.
Almost, yeah.
Teetering on the edge, you know.
That's how you live your
Um,
life on the edge.
The next
of
one,
glory.
True.
the next one, right?
Yeah, I had a question.
Yeah.
You said that this ground is like so dry it's cracked, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is this gonna flood?
Oh.
I can't tell you that. Yeah.
That
Okay.
sounds like a yes to me.
It
Well, I blew up
depends.
my 6
It
on the
de-
attack.
It depends on how long this fight goes on for.
That's a 9.
You
To
passed.
hit?
You
That
pa-
is with a raise.
Yeah, that is with the
Wait,
raise.
wait. Yeah, that is hell
Because
yeah.
it was 5 to
Yeah,
parry.
they're 5's
9
parry.
is
Yep.
a raise.
Yep.
Well, then I'll throw in this extra damage die.
Yes, good.
I'm gonna need it. That's actually no, I did fine. That's a 14 damage.
No. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So you swing again and you hit really hard. Like these, you're in your zone. Last time,
Yeah.
like they sort of got him, and now you've got their number, and your briny fists, which is my favorite band, are
Actually, write
just
that down.
are like infecting them. And this one pops. I need you to, though, now that you've hit 4 of them, I need you to make a vigor roll at -2.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But I've only been rolling adequate
I know.
successes.
Which means you have
Manhattan.
those bennies to spend.
I have 1 Benny.
What happened to your other bennies?
What? I spent them on cool shit.
I know.
I blew up my 6.
Oh, good.
Into a 6. Into a 2. So that's a 12.
-2, 10. You don't even feel this one.
Or no,
right, -2,
yeah.
14. You don't even feel this one. This is totally okay.
Nice.
Yeah. And just so you know, with the absence of those 3, it gets a little bit louder.
I think she likes the sound of rain despite not enjoying the feel of rain.
And like,
Did you have time when you were first made where you were just like in a hut with your person and it's got a metal
Yeah.
tin and the rain
Yeah.
falls and all
Yeah.
that
It was
shit?
nice.
and you were by the sea, so you like heard the like whoosh, whoosh. All
She's
right.
like, this is home.
All right. So these are no. All right. Can I get 2 more notice rolls from everybody, and you 2 at Paxton and Amy at -2?
-2.
Am I still at regular?
You're still at regular because you're still at
And did
Still
you say
haven't seen nothing.
7
Did you
minus
say
2
it-
is 5.
Oh, you
yes,
are. It
you
is
have
rain.
the Patigway.
Yeah, you are.
it is raining too?
It is raining, man.
Hallelujah.
I got a 5.
Awesome.
Okay. I got a rock. I'm
That's
not
a
gonna
rock.
penny it. I only got a 2.
Wait, what did you get? What did you get, Jackie?
A 5.
5. Awesome. So you notice, but unfortunately, Streffen doesn't. That
Mhm.
2 pop up right. The last 2 pop up right behind him. And they are on either side of you. But that was their thing, corporealizing. That's not a word. Behind him. So
Yes, it is.
they're
Oh.
right there. The other are going to pace and actually, that's not true. They're not going to do that. They don't need to. They're just going to walk a little bit. And they're going to shoot at Amy. All right. What is that? What is their power there? No.
Oh, it is from ranged attack as well. Deflection is gross.
Yeah, deflection's nasty.
Deflection's
good.
nasty. I understand why it costs 3 fucking power points.
Yeah.
That was very good that you did that.
Very smart.
It's what I'm good for.
God, I love them so much. Allie, why do you keep giving your Russian characters big coats?
Do I?
I mean, both Massima and Sonya. Or
Sonya,
Sonya,
it's a cloak. She's got to stay warm.
I know. I'm asking why.
She's a
'cause it's
fancy
fun.
lady.
Holy
She's
shit, I
fancy.
can't.
She likes
She is
the
a fancy
fur.
lady.
I don't think I can roll well enough with these cats from where they
Yes.
are to make
Especially not
it to
with
make,
a -4 penalty.
No, not with them to make it worth my Benny.
But it wouldn't hurt to try though. Like at least one.
No,
At least one. Stuff can ace. You don't even know. Hit me, Ben. Hit me.
All right, I'll spend one. I'll spend one, Benny Bully.
Hurt me more.
No, that was even shittier.
You could do it again.
No, I'm not. So hunks of dirt and ground come off the ground, like get ripped up by their feet. Again, they're not moving their limbs, but they are just whipping hunks of rock at you. Amy,
Good.
but Amy, you are easily. It is easy. It doesn't come anywhere near you like that. You see them coming in slow motion. All right, and the rain picks up a little bit more. New round.
Rain continues to fall.
All right.
No, it's Streffen's turn.
Oh, it is Streffen's turn. You had a 2.
Streffen.
Sorry, Streffen. I forgot you had the 2.
Yep.
And there are
I
two.
have
There are 2 on either side of you. No, there's one on
Oh.
either side of you.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not very good at much of anything other than seeing the future. So, let's see.
You could use your special power, but you may want to
Special
say
I
it.
feel like things are going well enough. I don't need to use my
I'm
special
so
power.
curious as to what it is, and I can't wait for it to come up.
Let's see. What if I attempted... I would like to attempt to distract them.
Okay.
Ooh.
Perhaps using... What if I rolled performance to sing a little song I learned from...
I would love that, especially considering that it's noise based and you're trying to like do that. I think that's a cool move.
Yeah. Let's see. So that is going... is that going to have mod they have for sound?
Yeah, -2.
Okay.
There's enough of them on the field right now that it's a -2.
Gotcha. Perfect. Well, it's just trying something out, and it's raining,
Yeah.
and Streffen's bones hurt because it's raining. Oh, but my wild die blows up
Nice.
Yes.
into a 6 + 4 - 2 is 8.
What about your fatigue?
Oh, -3. You're right. It is 7.
It's still 7, so it doesn't quite get a raise.
Yep. Normally, this would probably be my performance versus their spirit.
Yeah,
Ha ha ha
but
ha.
I think it's versus their rigor or their vigor.
Oh, okay.
Because it's
Rigor would be a
Rigor.
good stat for undead instead of vigor.
Ba-bum. One
Womp
of,
womp.
yep. So you've distracted both of them. They both
Yes.
did not do
They
well.
gasp. Nice.
So they will get an additional -2 to their actions
Well,
this turn.
yes. God damn. Okay. All right.
I'm a support boy.
Yeah, but they don't have actions this turn, so this turn is over. So the ones that are coming at Jackie, or sorry, at this, they have a king.
Oh,
That's a cool king.
Oh, isn't
I was
it?
gonna say these cards are dope. What are these cards?
They're based on the Cosmic Detective, a comic book that I got, and they made a card set from if you back the Kickstarter. So the king,
That's great.
Cool.
the ones that are, and then we have Jackie with an 8. We have Massima with a 4. No, sorry.
Oof.
Yeah, sorry.
I'll take it.
Streffen with a queen.
Nice.
Okay, I'll take it.
Look at this queen. So cool. We have
Nice.
the
Cool.
ones attacking Streffen with a jack. And then we have... Okay. All right. Go ahead. Oh, the ones that are coming at Jackie. They are close enough that they could that they're going to all make attacks at you.
Okay. Cool. Awesome.
Where did and so they're gonna roll, but you're
My parry is 7, and they're at a -4 to hit.
God damn! I don't know if I can freaking do this. Oh well, 2 of them blew up.
Ah!
I don't have healing.
You can
Uh,
also always don't forget you're able to wild attack, which gives you a
I
+2,
know.
but end up
But
making them vulnerable.
They
and
also
stuff.
have gang up. So
That's true.
oh my god,
You should be not by me. I have an edge for that.
6.
Well, you ran away.
Fight ghosts, Jackie. That's what I'm doing.
Well, you took care of him. Come back.
Okay.
So one of them roll. What do you say your parry was?
My parry is 7, and they're rolling at a -4.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
if you don't want to have to subtract the -4, assume my parry is 11.
Yeah. So 2 of them missed. One of them came
Okay.
real close.
Ooh.
The other one,
I actually had to deflect one.
yeah, it rolled
Ooh.
with the -4. It actually has a 10.
Ooh.
The
No, hang on. If it rolled a minus,
no.
If
No. After I subtract, it rolled a 14.
then it hits me because my parry is only 7.
But I have a -4.
Yeah, but if you rolled a 14 and my parry is 7.
No, sorry. It rolled a 10 -4. It's below
Got it.
your
Okay.
Okay.
The-
Okay.
the
We
other
confused
one-
ourselves, it's fine.
Sorry, I got confused with that. The other one has an 11. It rolled a 15. It blew up twice and then got a.
Damn, that hits me.
Yeah,
That hits me with a raise.
Oh my god.
And so yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does.
So it's doing 7 damage.
7 damage. My toughness is 7,
Oh,
so I
yeah,
am
shaken.
shaken.
And I need you to make a vigor roll
And I'll make
at
a
a
vigor
at a
roll.
minus at a -2.
At a -2?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't touched these bitches. They touch me.
Yeah, that's bad. Don't let him touch you.
Do I Benny?
You could Benny it.
But I might need it for soak.
Or you could like negate the soak. But I bet I'm doing real good right now.
Oh, hello, Suki.
Hi, Suki.
I got a 3. I'm not gonna Benny it.
Okay,
I got a 3 after the -2.
that's good to hear.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Good for
Is
you.
toughness is your 7 with any armor or anything, or is it just
2
flat?
armor.
Okay.
So my base toughness is 5.
Okay, and that blew up.
Awesome. Love to hear it.
So
This is great.
that's 7 coming your way, negating your toughness.
Oh,
Okay.
So no toughness. With no toughness, it rolled a 7.
No toughness or no armor?
No armor. Sorry, no armor. It rolled a 7.
Because I failed the vigor roll, I have an additional
7 coming towards you. Yes.
Okay. That's still just a hit. I don't remember how
But you're already shaken, so a second.
I'm shaken, so it would be a wound.
It is
It
a
would be
wound.
shaken in a wound.
Yep.
In which case I am going to make a vigor roll to try to not be shaken or wounded.
Okay.
I'm going to spend my Benny to
Soak.
soak.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. I'm out of bennies.
I
It's
should be-
okay.
I should be giving you guys more pennies. I need to, like.
Eh.
There's a lot of funniness that happens.
Retroactive bennies are always
I know.
game.
Retroactive bennies are my favorite band.
That's very good.
Paxton, write
Paxton,
that down.
Will do.
See, now I'm in the spot of like, do I want to eat the damage or do I want to use my
Nom, nom, nom.
card? Because
Ooh,
I failed that roll
you could.
and I
do
don't
it
have any other
again.
bennies to spend. Am I going to use my card? Am I going to front load this and hope that nothing else hits me?
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah. So I'm playing my adventure card. It's ace. Instead of rolling, I just automatically succeed at a trait roll with a single raise, which is what I need
Yeah.
to soak
Great.
and be okay.
So no wounds, no shaking, no nothing.
I'm just mad. How does it hit me? Like, what is it? What does that look like and feel like?
So its hand comes out. So this one like the other two, this one actually strikes you. And what's
Mhm.
interesting, and it strikes you harder than you were actually expecting. And
Mhm.
then what you feel is in your inner ear and in your throat, this like terrifying vibration. So where that second bit of damage is coming from is like literally inside of the back of your throat, inside of your head. Like it's like almost like a ripple of sound, like a sound wave. But it's not a sound wave. It's the absence of sound waves rippling through your throat and your sinuses.
A cosine sound wave.
Exactly. Yeah, it is.
Like that infrasound.
Yes, the brown sound.
No.
Does that canonically exist within this universe?
It
you
does
could do
not.
away with it.
Yeah, it's not there at all.
Did you know
Yeah.
that there is a section of Provo Canyon, which is between Salt Lake City and Provo, Utah, where when the wind blows at just the right angle, at just the right speed, the rocks vibrate at a frequency that we can't necessarily hear, but the sound causes like primal fear in human.
That's
And
interesting.
wild.
So people driving through there will often say that they had this awful, dreadful feeling, and they see like shadow people because they're
Yeah, it'll
hallucinating
fuck
to
you up.
like explain
That's so
the fear.
crazy.
I think that's what you see. You feel like all this in your guts. But anyway, yeah.
Got me
Holy
taking
shit.
notes for
Is it-
something unrelated.
Is it like, would it be good or bad if she like countered this feeling by like just shouting, you know?
I can't tell you that.
Yeah, because I think it's very much I think instinctually when she feels the silence hit her, she does what she can to not make a sound. But I soaked the damage so it didn't stick, right?
Yeah.
And I
Mhm.
think in her trying not to make the sound, she ends up like God, how do I put this into words? You know when you like laugh so hard you stop producing sound?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that feeling, and then once the pain is gone, it's just a bit of a shout instead
Yep.
of like laughter.
And it comes out so soft. In your brain, you
Yeah.
shouted. But in actuality, what comes out is so freaking muted that it is unpleasant. And but surprise, this would be the first time that you've seen these creatures hesitate,
Mhm.
because you did manage to produce a sound.
Mhm.
And that is not what they were expecting. And in that moment, in that briefest of seconds, that sound, you see each one of them become opaque as opposed to translucent.
Ooh.
Oh, that's good. What's the storm looking like right now?
It's
sticking to the dirt clouds?
it's picking up. There's certainly rain around you. You hear some, very soft rumbling. Actually, it's probably more rumbling. You know what? Why doesn't everyone make me a notice check now that we're on round 3?
Hell yeah.
And
Okay.
this is not at a minus, just so you know.
Okay.
I always
Five.
look away and forget that my notice is a
Five.
fucking
D8
D8.
Into a 2.
I got a
got
1 and a 2. I'm hurting. I can't think straight. It's fine.
I got a 9.
All right. Streffen and Massima, you notice that, or Massima, you notice that.
Either or.
I'm just trying to be fair. That when the sound actually makes it through, and Streffen, I think you can actually, based on the research you were doing before, sort of piece it together. Any sound that is loud enough to move beyond their dampening field is enough to make them corporeal.
Ooh.
If that's the way to think about it.
Yeah.
So this rumbling, right? And the thing is if, and so that's what you also notice. You notice, you don't understand the metaphysics or the ghost physics of it all, Massima, but you do notice that when the things rumble, they are not translucent anymore.
Okay.
That they are like they have weight and body to them. There are these like, right, and it's because I think you're hyper focused maybe on getting back to Streffen, that you're looking at these two ghosts and it rumbles just a little bit, and instead of being able to see like Amy on the other side of them, it's just like ghost ass body.
Ghost ass.
Yeah.
Ass body.
Because they're naked.
They are.
You do see
yeah.
the ghost ass. The
Yeah.
emaciated ghost ass. My favorite bit.
Texton, write that
I
down.
mean, I feel like Emaciated Ghost Ass is actually the first track of one of these other bands that we've written. Like,
Probably. For being real.
yeah.
Suki just rolled a 7. I don't know what.
Oh.
Oh,
but-
good for her.
Oh, nice.
Anyway.
Champion.
Okay, so na 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 na.
Man,
So who drew the queen?
I
It
think that's me.
was
I think that
Streffen.
was it was Streffen. Streffen drew the queen.
In that case, noticing that, I think Streffen is just going to attempt to sing louder.
A bigger performance role. Fight by
Bigger
this.
performance role, yeah.
All right, give me another performance roll.
Oh, come on. Ooh. That is only a 3. Do I want to spend my last Benny on it? Yes. Yes, I do. I will Benny bully myself. Thank you very much. Oh, that is still just a 3.
No.
Streffen's as the rain is coming down harder and harder, Streffen just cannot quite get the strength to make the sound happen.
Okay. Yeah, and these things, and I believe it is their turn as the two of them. All right. I think the
Yeah, I got time.
cool.
Yeah, you got time.
Yep. So the two of them are gonna swing at you, Streffen. What is your parry?
My parry is 2.
Oh no! Oh no! But at least
No.
you have
Not
Okay.
a boy. There is a reason I took deflection.
Yes. Oh no. It's also these things aren't that bad though.
Oh yeah, not that bad. I just, spent all my resources.
Well, they did manage to hit you.
Oh,
Oh no.
Keep talking, Ben. Keep talking.
And this is right after I spent my last
Well,
Benny.
lucky for you. You know what? No, I'm saving my last 2 bennies. These don't. No, you know what? The other one has. Because I rolled
Do it.
I rolled 2 5s, like on the d6s. Like I could.
Ooh, that's
so
very
tempting.
close to hitting
That's
me.
very close.
Oh, that Benny was not that. Neither of those helped. Oh,
Thank goodness.
no. Yeah, if you hadn't gotten that raise, I would have hit you so hard. But I rolled a 3 and a 5 again. They don't get you. They don't get you.
Mhm.
And now we're at the 8, which I believe you were the 5. You were the 6, I think, Jackie.
You keep saying you.
Sorry. The 8. No, they hit and they hit and they hit. Oh yes. Oh no. All right. Can I get a Massima? What is your or Massima? What is your parry again?
My parry is 6.
Okay. What?
I think we're very
Hit me, Ben.
similarly statted. I
think we are.
Allie. I think we are.
Oh no, that one's a lot though.
It's fine.
You're at a minus. Oh no! I critted.
Oh no, we're so upset.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That sucked. That sucked a lot. I definitely
Fail.
failed, but I definitely critted. Okay, these two waves is not the right word, and neither is tendrils. But you probably actually wouldn't. But they are in this almost tendril shape. But you would not have been able to see them if it wasn't for the rain coming down. So again, it's more like the absence of rain than a physical thing. As you feel the pressure move around you, Massima. You feel it.
Damn.
And they hit the ground next to you. And there should be explosions. There should be, based on the eruption of muddy earth, that the earth is now getting muddier and muddier.
What the fuck?
But they do. For being so big, they miss you. And
Maybe they should get good.
coming step by step out of the ground is a muddy skeleton.
Oh God.
Yes.
Does it look like Hexus from Fern Gully?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Oh God.
no,
it's
It's
hot.
Tim Curry. No.
I mean, there are bits and pieces of flesh still attached to it. And this is a very real, very physical being.
Okay.
If you know what I mean.
And all those little pitter pats of rain that you heard are gone. It is dead fucking silent right now.
Oh no. It's the
Uh,
opposite of what we wanted.
As something, the great, what is it? The all-seeing, the avatar of the all-seeing quiet.
The quiet embodied.
Yeah, comes out of the ground. And now it is your turn.
Oh my god.
Yoo-hoo.
Sheesh. All right. I mean, how often in a 200-year-long ghost hunting career has fucked up shit like this happened in front of Massima?
Sorry, I need everyone to make fear checks
fear
at,
roll?
at -2.
Oh no.
yeah.
At what?
At -2. So you're
-2?
you're a
So-
-3 because of the rain.
Awesome. And fear is spirit.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm not good at spirit.
I got a 7.
The rain is getting me. I rolled a 3.
I got a 2. I failed.
Yay! Make your fear checks.
D20.
Good
D20
luck.
plus 2.
Baby.
Right? Isn't it like any
I
penalty
think
you
it's-
experience gets added to the fear roll?
Yes. D20 plus 2 then.
An 11 for Jackie.
Oh no!
13 for me.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's after the plus 2.
I don't. What happened?
It's not too bad. That's middling. It will probably be like vulnerable or something, right?
You'll probably be fine.
I'm sure it's not a heart attack.
'All right, here
10
we go.
to 12 is shaken.
You're
13
shaken.
is the mark of fear.
Okay, I am shooketh.
Who gets Mark of
Yes,
Fear?
I
Oh my
do.
god.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Perfect.
You're-
Juicy.
What? What
What is mark of fear? Oh,
The hero is stunned and suffers some cosmetic physical alteration as white streak forms in his hair. His eyes twitch constantly. I have an idea because it's silence, but maybe you can. And it like came in your ears. So, ew. Sorry.
Crazy.
Or like, sorry.
it was the immediate turnaround to go, ew. Like,
So let's see.
So I have two ideas, but I want to.
holy shit.
Sorry about that, everyone.
Oh my god, no, don't apologize.
It's too late now. It's too late to apologize.
Hey.
So yeah, I think Streffen, because also stunned, which means that I fall either prone or to my knees at GM's discretion.
Mhm.
And you're distracted and you
It's
can't
part of
move.
stunned. So I slip in the mud, like I try to
Yeah.
take a step back, and my foot and or my cane slip in the mud, and I fall over
Oh
just
my
like
God.
directly onto my ass.
Oh man, this came
Um,
out way worse than I meant it to.
Buddy.
And I think I get like white streaks in my hair.
Okay.
Do I have to update the art now?
which I think means that my art might need to be updated.
It's okay. I still have the files. It's not a problem.
I was gonna suggest, because it's sound based, that you talk with a permanent rasp now.
Like I
Like it-
scream as loud as
Yeah.
I can, but the sound doesn't come out.
Yeah, and it
And then it's just like a spray of blood comes out of my.
and it's
That's also very
and
good.
it's
Yeah, I like that too.
And it's janked your because remember, they make throats explode if they really mess
Uh-huh.
you up. So
No, you just sound like your Suki.
Chocolate. I remember when they first invented chocolate.
I always hated it.
and on
I
that
always hated it.
and on that, we're gonna take a break. Right with this
Break
appearance.
time.
So
Be right back.
Oh.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Uh,
God damn it.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know why it's like 5-minute crafts. Everything's filled with cement. It's really dumb. Hello, welcome back.
It's ridiculous.
The big
Hello, I'm back.
We just had a big bad show up. I'm Ben Hatton again. Everyone's playing. This is going extra long. I'm sorry, everyone, but it's gonna be great.
It'll be
All
so
right.
Ready
fun.
to die.
So,
Apologize for more fun.
more fun. So we have 5 ghosts and a
Big scary
emaciated,
skeleton.
like a mud skeleton. Yep.
Spooky, scary. Skeleton.
Whose turn is it? Because I lost track in initiative. I know
it is.
Allie and I haven't gone yet.
Yep, it is your turn, and then it is Amy's turn, and then Massima's turn.
Okay. So I remember we had gotten similar numbers, but I
Yeah,
couldn't remember.
5 and
who got
2.
it.
You got
Yeah.
5 and 2, so they were very close.
Yay.
There's got to be a Joker here somewhere coming up. We've gone through a lot.
I hope so.
Maybe.
Could do with a +2 and a Benny. I could do with a Benny.
All right, so you just saw
Yeah, I
I
could
could
have
use
a
a
treat.
penny.
you just saw Stefan go down like hard.
Yeah. I'm also shaken, and I need to roll to see if I can unshake before I decide if I want to do anything.
Yes.
And unshake is spirit, right?
I believe so. Wait. or is it-
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Cool. I'm great at those.
Are you?
No.
I feel like that's a lie. I feel like you're lying to me.
What? Never. I did it.
Yes.
Good. I'm.
I
proud
got a
of you.
5. Good enough.
Hooray!
Yay, I'm unshook. Okay.
Nice.
That's good.
Now what?
I don't fucking know because we've got a bunch of ghoulies around us. Is it one of those things where like the presence of the big giant moist man, he has brought absolute silence with him, like notably, or is it just in his immediate vicinity?
I think you're in his immediate. I mean, you're not close enough to hit him, but you are in his absolute silence bubble.
Okay, it's bubble of absolute silence. Okay.
Or at least it's absolutely silent. You don't know if he, you did notice that like with the other creatures coming up, you know what I mean? They
Mhm.
got quieter and quieter. You don't know if he just has like extra of that.
Yeah.
But you do know you can't yell. You do know that there is no
Extra
sound.
silence.
I actually don't even think that you noticed that Streffen fell because you were
Yeah.
focused on the 3 creatures and you didn't hear
Mhm.
him go down. Like Timber. You better move, you better dance.
If a Streffen falls in the mud and there's no
And
here,
there's no sound to hear it. Is he even stunned? Paint me a word picture, Ben. From my position, where are the little Goonie Ghouls guys?
So they were the three of them were all around you, and like 3 of them were all around you, and it was really they only were around you because they, you were in their way, right? And you had
Mhm.
shot at them, but
Mhm.
again, you got the feeling that they were going for Streffen.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm.
Because he had gotten their interest, their feeling.
Mhm.
But you shot at them, like made yourself known, and
Mhm.
then stood there and they attacked you. So I think the one that missed you that one time is like a little bit behind the other 2, but there are
Okay.
2 that are very like they made attacks on you. So
So-
they haven't moved beyond that.
What I'm hearing is that all are in a medium blast template.
I would
Mm.
argue that yes, all are in fact in a medium blast template. If that was the
Cool.
question,
Cool.
yeah, they're probably all within 4 to 5 feet of you, if that.
Nice. No doubt.
2 of them are probably like within arms, like literal arm length of you. But yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna stun him. I'm gonna cast stun on the ghoulies directly in front of me. I am having to upcast for an area of effect rather than it being a single target. But I am going to stun the 3 in the immediate area because that is what I am aware of, and so that is going to be my first concern.
That's a good move.
Thank you.
No lie.
Thank you. I'm going to hopefully do this. Where did my D8 go? Here's my D8. Oh, 5. Good enough.
Good enough.
So, let's see. Done. They make... Where did my spell go? I was just at it. Okay, successful casting means the victim must make a vigor roll or be stunned. I got a 5, so it is not with a raise, so they just need to make a 4 to shake it off on the vigor. Is that it? Is it contested, or is it just like standard success?
I think it's standard success. Like,
yeah,
it doesn't say versus.
It doesn't read as contested.
Yeah, no. I just have to make my roll now. All right. And then roll.
And I'm going to describe how it looks.
Okay. Well, yeah. Tell me what it looks like. 2 of them are in fact stunned.
Cool. So each of her turns, she's been casting. She'd cast a bolt on the first turn. She had cast a bolt on the second turn. So her thumb is still like bleeding slightly. She quickly brings her hand to her mouth and bites the index finger and flicks the 2 fingers out, and it creates a spray that on impact, like it goes for like it spreads much further than a normal like spray of liquid would go, and the impact hits, and it seems to gosh, I don't know if there's a visual aspect to it, but there's a stinging. It hits hard. It doesn't hit hard enough to do damage, but it pulls the attention of the person, and it like just sits on their skin and almost like burns.
Yeah, that's cool. I was thinking, if and I think there is a seeping to it, almost like the way when you pour creamer into coffee, like it mixes into their like translucentness. And kind of, because they're stunned, right? They're now distracted. They're vulnerable. They're all these things. Like, I think, whereas before, it makes them a little more solid, a little more like jelly, as opposed to like floating around. They got a little more umph to them.
You can make ghost latte art.
Yes, exactly. This is a tree and a heart. Oh, a glatte. Yuck. Yeah. All right, your turn. Massimo, you have like the bit, like you have
skeleton.
You have the muddy skeleton, and then you have and I also don't think you noticed that Streffen's on the ground because you can't hear unless
probably not.
Yeah, so what are you gonna do? I would argue that he is probably in, or this creature or whatever is probably in pace, but you would have to move. Like you certainly need to like get there.
Oh yeah, I'll move to this guy. And one of my edges, I've never seen this edge before, so it was very cool looking through your document. It's Wall of Aggression. This hero counts as 2 attackers when checking for ganging up. If I am combating a solo combatant, would I get +1 gang up just with myself?
I think so. Like it does.
That's how it seems like,
right?
That's
how I read it. Like you are big enough. Yeah. Yes.
She's thick. She's wide.
Yeah, exactly. You're a wall of aggression.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that's how I read it when I looked at that one.
Pillar of salt, a wall of aggression.
What are you going to build your walls out of?
Yep.
So, okay, she is going to advance on this spooky skeleton. And she loves wild attacking. It's like her favorite thing to do in these situations.
Yeah.
It's her bread and butter. So that'll be fighting. First one. Hot dog. That's an 8 to hit.
Diggity dog.
You did one. Yeah, you hit him.
Yeah? Hell yeah, nice. All right. Gonna roll some damage. That could be better. Unless he has a stupid low parry. What about 5? Or not a parry.
Toughness.
Toughness.
No.
I played Savage Worlds.
You didn't hit. That didn't hurt. Or that, like, unfortunately didn't. Oh, wait.
Does assault affect him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is my
Yes.
salt effect.
It's a
Yes.
it's a +2 to salt this time.
How's that do?
You rolled a
That was
5.
7.
Yeah.
Is a 5 including the 2 and from the wild attack?
Oh my god, no. So it's a 9. Man, I am so bad at math today.
Oh my.
Gang up doesn't affect damage. It's just a hit, right?
Yeah.
It's just a hit,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
With the 9, with that, you hit him. You hit him on that one.
The
You
stun.
Yes.
just hit him though. You just hit him though.
Just
So
enough
he's
to shake.
shaken.
He is shaken.
Not disturbed.
Hit him again.
I will. If I'm allowed.
Yeah, go ahead.
That is not as good. I kind of want to try and get a wound in
Okay.
before. So I'm gonna Benny. This is my last Benny.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome
But
to the
maybe we'll get a
Bennyless Club.
Joker next time.
Maybe. We need it.
I live in that space, you know.
God, do you remember that session where the GM and the player got a Joker?
Hmm.
It was so good.
That's a
That's what?
yeah, it's a 6.
Nope. No,
Damn!
that one didn't do it.
Oh wait, shit. No, I rolled that die
Yeah.
wrong. It's fine.
Sorry.
I'll
no,
take the loss.
It does. I mean, again, you make impact, and the impact there way sturdier than you were expecting, right? Like,
Yeah.
the mud and the bone, like it is hitting a wall, and it pauses, right? You shook it. It took a step back, like remarkably. Like that's how strong your hit was. It like took a step back. That's. And it is not explained, but and like it gives it a moment of pause. Like its little skull head turns to look at you with its deathless, crazy eyes. But then your second hit just it doesn't. There's nothing there to it. Maybe you were thrown off.
She was too busy
Biscuit goop in the mud.
posturing.
Yep. Say what?
What if the fist got goop in the mud?
Yeah, like I think that it is. It's just like your balance is off. The ground is increasingly covering more and more like more muddy. And at the end of this round, you actually can barely hear a little rumble of thunder, and the rain is picking up even more, which suggests to you that this round or that this storm is getting way closer. It is almost. I'm gonna give him -2 to ranged attacks now. Not that that matters to anybody.
Just visibility.
Because now this storm is really bad. Everyone is so close to this point.
And we're all around a lightning rod.
And I was about to say that
in a water puddle.
Yeah, there's a little like you see the first like rumble and then lightning. It's coming. It's getting way closer. This was an idea.
This is fine.
This was an idea.
I mean, water isn't actually that good of a conductor of electricity.
Unless you have weaknesses.
Yeah.
Well, the point of the lightning rod is to ground the electricity so it doesn't strike anything else. Amy made it to specifically call it.
Yeah.
Like made it extra tall to try to get it to strike in the area so we get the sound. It's
crack.
not about the lightning. It's about the thunder.
Yeah.
So I don't think we're in danger of lightning.
Sure.
You don't think.
All right.
Except for this tall woman in this flat field.
Next to a fucking cell tower, Allie. I think you're okay.
All right.
She doesn't. She has presence.
Next round. Here we go. Jackie.
Here we go.
Jackie.
Ace.
Ace.
Look at this little Ace with these two kids.
Oh, they're sweet.
Ace.
A little one with the pacifier looked like a fuck.
Streffen. 10.
A 10. I'm a 10.
Nice double digits, bud.
For the first time. No, I got it last time.
Massima.
Yeah. Is that a Joker?
That is a Joker.
Yeah.
Benny's for everyone.
I'll take a Benny back.
My Benny is gonna be a little Tuca. A little Tuca.
Oh,
Benny.
the Widow
Tuca.
Tuca. I
Yeah.
love that one.
Me too.
I have a Widow Tuca around here somewhere. Where is she? Oh,
You got a
maybe
lot of
that's the one I
Pavies
gave
next to you.
It's my Pavi wall. She's so
Everybody
sweet.
needs a Pavi wall.
Everybody needs a Pavi.
True.
wall.
Let's see. So +2s. Yes, that sounds good to me.
That means that your hits will be extra good. Web, now is not the time.
Jokers don't apply to damage too, right? It's just a hit.
It's.
Yeah.
I think it's every roll. I
Oh
think
my
it's
God.
damage as well. I'm not positive
What?
on that one though.
Oh no!
No.
They get a 2. The bone guy gets a 2.
You could always
The
spend a
blue one.
Benny.
I'm not going to. The monsters attacking Streffen get a 2. Damn.
Hey, Sue, come here.
Oh my god! And the monsters attacking Amy get a 3. That was
Yeah.
garbage. That was garbage. That was a bad roll. All right, go ahead.
All
Who's
right.
first? Am I first? No, you're
You
first,
are.
Allie. You got the
Let's
Joker.
top-
You can go whenever the
Let's
fuck
top
you
of the
want.
round, this bad boy. More of the same.
All right,
She's built to punch. She
definitely
was made
shaken.
for this.
Definitely still shaken.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
definitely. I wanted to get in before they took their recovering turn.
I didn't get it,
Alright.
so
So wild attack. Let me do this +2 attack. I blew up both of them.
oh no! I mean,
Yes.
hooray!
Yes.
I guess.
All right, so that's
Yeah, Joker's +2 to all trait and damage roll.
Dang.
Nice.
all right. I got a 13 to hit.
Is that including the cumulative +3?
Oh my
of your
God, that's a
self-gang up.
That's a 15 to hit, Ben.
All right. Well, that
It's got to
i-
be at least a raise,
It
right?
is a hit with
Right.
it's a hit with a raise. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. Let me just
Oh no.
hi, Sue.
Web. It was just all cats on screen.
My
All
cat's
Okay.
I
fine.
don't know where Sue is. She's just yelling. All right, damage time.
Can't step on that.
All right, there's a 4. I blew up my 6. That's 13 plus
+2 because Joker. Plus.
+2 because wild, +2 plus because salt. Fuck.
So that's +6. It'll be whatever you got on the dice +6 because 2 Joker, 2 wild attack, 2 salt.
That's a 19 damage.
Dang.
And he's still
Uh,
shaken because
And he's still shaking.
didn't unshake unless he
So-
spends a penny to
No, he
unshake.
didn't
He
unshake.
could.
If it's a hit with a single raise, it will only be shaken and 1 wound. If it's with a second raise, it is 2 wounds.
No, it's just 1 raise. So
So even if you unshook, it would still
Mhm.
be
Be
just
this-
a shake and a wound.
yeah, I think I'm gonna take a shake and a wound. Well,
You're
no,
not gonna
I'm
try
gonna
to
I'm
roll
gonna
the soak?
No, I am gonna roll the soak. Get out of here. I'm gonna spend a penny. to
Yeah,
roll
yeah,
the
yeah.
soak.
Try.
What?
My vigor's pretty
Web.
good though.
Okay, if you stay on the mouse pad, that's fine. No. No.
That wasn't what I wanted.
Web scamping.
He is.
I'm gonna.
It's because I have food up here.
That checks
And-
out.
I'm gonna roll again because I didn't like either of those.
Are you using all of your bennies?
No, he has personal bennies.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
1 Benny to roll to soak, 1 Benny to re-roll, 1 Benny to re-roll.
I
1
know,
Benny to
I
re-roll,
know.
1 Benny to re-roll.
So
No.
I soaked. I did.
Nice.
So yeah.
But it costs you.
Yeah, I have no bennies left on this guy.
And that was the first hit.
Shit, I know.
Here we go. Round
Yes.
2.
Oh my
Electric
god.
Boogaloo. 1 Benny to roll them all.
All right, so this will be plus.
And he has a 12 vigor. I rolled a fucking 3 and a 3 the
Mhm.
first time.
Yeah. Yeah. Big die are nice when they explode, but they still
can-
have the low numbers on them.
Okay, rolling. Wah. I blew up my 6.
Yes.
Yes, 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 yes.
All right, so that's an 8 plus 4. That's a 12.
Yeah, you hit him. His parry is a 7, so it's not a
It is.
Oh,
it is
a
with
raise.
raise.
That's
Four
a
more.
raise.
Yep. A raise is 11.
It's
so
11, so you do it. That's the word.
All right.
I'm dying.
So then this is +6.
Yeah.
All right. Blah, 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 blah. 4 blows up into a 3, so that's 7 plus 7, 14. 16 plus 6.
22.
That's 22. Thank you, Paxton.
Okay, so his toughness is a 10. Or 9.
So that's
So
a hit with
9.
2 raises.
It's a hit with 2 raises. Damn.
Nice.
So I don't.
So that's shaken in 2 wounds.
I know. I don't have any, and I have no bennies.
No.
So he is so janked at that. Like, what does that look like?
I think seeing her first success after she clomped over, splashing mud, muddy dust puddles as she went, she sees that she can make a connection, and it's not quite like the other ones, but her giant square face sort of rotates, almost like an eye dilate, or like coming to a pinprick from being dilated, just focuses in even like physically with its structure, and she just cracks it right in the sternum.
Yeah. And fascinatingly enough, you hit hard enough that not only do you hear the crack, but this creature makes a sound. And almost like a right there is that. And all those other creatures pause just for a minute. The ones that are attacking Streffen, the one that are attacking is all right, Amy, it's your turn.
Okay, important question. With the sound of this creature, is the sound of rain present, or is it just in that 1 second sound came back?
For that 1 second sound came
The 1
back.
second. Okay, okay. So I have 2 in front of me that are stunned, 1 that is not. And then there were 2 that were further away.
That's Streffen, and then this monster, yes.
Okay, okay. I think I think I'm gonna draw my sword.
Nice.
So I've had this. So Amy's had this black umbrella with her this entire time. It's fucking pouring, and she hasn't opened it or anything. And finally, there are combatants in her immediate area. 2 of them are stunned, so she's not immediately worried about that. She's not aware that Streffen's on his ass, about to eat shit. And so she's just dealing with the one that is directly in front of her. And she holds the body of the umbrella and then grabs the handle of it and then pulls. And as she's pulling the blade from the scabbard, the glamour just seems to like dissolve with the motion. And she is holding a long sword.
Ow.
You okay, Cat? Yeah.
Go ahead. Make me that hit.
I want to describe the blade real quick.
Okay.
So the hilt is a dull gray. It's not quite a tarnished silver, but one would think it's a silver that's longing to be polished. The actual blade itself it looks like a deep black. One would assume it was obsidian, if that was even something you could safely make a blade out of. I don't know if there's any like flashes of lightning in the distance, but in certain light, if it does catch, you can almost see red along the edges of the blade in its coloring. Okay, I've got to roll to hit the guy in front of me. And I don't know how this will work, Ben, but Amy is going to shout while she swings.
Okay.
I don't know if this is going to do anything, but it is an idea that she had, and it is one that I'm following
Here's
through
what I want
on.
to do. Instead of fighting, make me a spirit roll.
Oh, but fighting's better for me. God damn it. It's okay. I have a better.
And you get a +2 to everything.
No, just Allie gets the +2.
Oh, right. You're right. Never mind.
That's plus true.
I got a 5 on the spirit roll.
That's enough to hit them.
Oh God. Okay.
The
So is it going to be my normal damage
Now
with the blade?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's an important question.
No, I would argue. No. Now you get to make a fighting roll. It's
Now
not
I get
that-
okay.
Yes.
I understand now. That's That's more what I was expecting.
Yes, but they're also
Okay.
vulnerable.
Ooh.
Remember, you
What's
stunned
the
them.
sound?
You stunned them last time too.
Did all of them?
No, just the
Get-
two that you're hitting. Just the one that you're hitting.
I thought there were 3 in front of me. Did I
There
pop
were.
one?
No, you got 2. One of them wasn't
Yeah.
stunned.
I'm going for the one that's not stunned.
Oh, then yes. No, they're not.
Yeah.
They're fine.
Okay.
That's why I was confused.
Sorry.
There's my fighting. Okay. Okay, roll to fight. Does a 4 hit? Do I get past its parry at a 4? I'm thinking not.
No.
Then I'm gonna spend my Benny to try again. Because use them or you lose them. I hope I don't get hit. No! I crit failed! Allie, why do you do this to me? No, it's my own problem. God damn it.
That's
D8,
what we
you're going
call
in
a
the
turkey.
corner. You're going in a corner, D8. I don't like you. Damn it, I spent my Benny and I crit failed. Boo. I think I also slip and eat shit.
Fair enough.
I think it's like had the cool moment of finally drawing this sword from this umbrella that I've been carrying with me for the last 2 days in fucking Arizona. And then like I have 2 of them down on the ground or kneeling, whichever. And then I face the one standing combatant in my immediate area. And then I go to take a swing, and in the step, the foot that I'm like bracing against slides just enough that I whiff and I'm like on a knee.
Cool.
Damn. Sucks to suck.
All right.
Dice.
Sometimes it be like that.
Sometimes it do be.
All right.
sorry.
Doobie-doobie-doo.
Streffen, what are you gonna do?
Well, first I need
Sorry
to
about that.
attempt a vigor roll to
Yeah.
overcome my stunnedness.
Yep, and you're on the groundedness.
And yep. Well, that's even before I get a chance to try to get.
Yeah.
Let's roll. We got a wild die explodes.
Nice.
1, so that's a 7 minus 1 for my fatigue is a 6.
So you did.
So I am no longer stunned, but remain distracted and become vulnerable.
Yep.
So, Streffen is going to stand up, like plants his cane in the ground. It like sinks into the mud until it hits something more solid, and he levers himself up.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to. Am I anywhere close to the mud skeleton man?
Your pace sucks. No. You
My,
would have
my pace does suck.
you would actually make a run. You would have to like make a move, a pace check or whatever they're called. I'm terrible
Okay.
at those.
Fortunately, I don't have to get to him for this. I am going to whip out a little compact mirror,
Okay.
and point it at this guy, and I'm going to cast fear on him.
Oh.
Mm,
Turnabout, as they say, is fair play.
do it.
I think that's true. Sorry, my cat.
Oh, it's
She's
okay.
firing off.
She doing a
That
yowl.
is a 6 to cast. So it gets cast with no modifiers or anything. So he needs to roll spirit against fear.
He does fine.
And if he fails, he rolls on the fear table with a +2.
He very much did not fail.
Ooh.
Okay, I figured.
It's his turn. Oh, after the thing, I reshuffle, right? After the Joker and all that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything
So-
gets shoveled back in.
At that point, so it peters out. It just like there's a
Mhm.
fizzle. Maybe your brain is still not where it needs to be, and all of those things. But there is that one sound, that weird sound that Massima made it happen, and you all are expecting this moment where these creatures start pounding on you. Amy, you're expecting the three of them, even stunned and messed up, to like just wipe the floor with you. You're not far enough away, Streffen, for these two to not attack you. But they disappear in a brilliant moment of almost like, yeah, just like they instead of the other ones, which sort of that Massimo was killing, that sort of shattered and broke, these sort of just dissolve, and there is an intense pressure in all of your heads, like your ears want to pop but they don't.
Mm-hmm.
And Massima, this skeleton was not big. This skeleton was not a large being. It was like a human skeleton. And you heard it. You saw the cracks in its form. But then, in that pressure, it starts to grow and build and get bigger.
No, we have to call the Megazord.
As the creature absorbs its own acolytes, its own spirits, and reheals itself, and is now standing eye to eye with you, and it's almost radiating as it captures the waves of all sound, and you can almost, like, I don't even know what that would feel like, but it is the deadest of silence.
Mm-hmm.
And somewhere, miles away, the 8 domes crack.
Shit.
In the Dome City. And that's where we're going to end it, because people have to start cutting off electrical outlets in my house. Let's go around quickly. Say where we can be found. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Thanks, everybody. This has been so fun.
Gosh, it's gonna be so good. We're gonna die.
Allie, do you want to go first since you were last?
Sure.
Yes.
I'm Allie Nesbitt. You can find me at You See the Hat on Twitter, Instagram, on Hive now, whether that takes off or anything. You can find me on my show, RPG for You and Me, and I'm on Sounds Like Crows, which is at Sounds Like Crows.
Nice.
If you want some more APs to listen to.
Nice.
There's always more APs to listen to. Paxton, your turn.
Yes. Hi, I am Paxton. You can find me on Twitter, as long as that still exists, at sentimental_boy. I also have a blog, indefinitegrowths.com. You can find me occasionally on the Applied Materials podcast. I think that's everywhere that I ever show up. That and the Discords that I think Jackie's going to tell us about.
Hey.
Indeed. I'm Jackie. I've been playing Amy. I am found on Twitter at GoodShipSarcasm. You'll recognize me by the Strawberry profile picture. It is, in fact, a Strawberry Mario. Don't ask. But more often than not, I am found on a lot of show Discords. You can find me in the RPG for You and Me Patreon exclusive Discord, the Crow's Nest, which is the Sounds Like Crows Patreon exclusive Discord, Knights of Shred and Patches, Orpheus Protocol, Whimsy and Artifice, which is... Why am I blanking?
Allie and
Drew's,
Drew.
which is Wardo. Welcome to Wardo. Oh my gosh. Tabletop Squad.
What
A lot of good shows. I got a lot of good shows. If you need a show, come talk to me. And also, come find and join the Liber Novus Discord. It's good. It's fun. We got people. We talk. We share photos. I do art. It's going to be good.
I share really bad AI art that I make, so it's terrible.
Oh my gosh. Did I
Allie-
say what
Allie's-
this show was about? I fucking forgot. Oh my
You
God.
said the name, but you didn't really do a plug. No.
I'm a goon. I'm a fool. It's a sci-fantasy neo-noir conspiracy show. And we're
Very
about to
good.
start season 4.
It's so good.
It's
It is
gonna be
really
good.
God. I've been in anticipation since the end of season 3.
Yeah. And I'm Ben Hatton, the GM. You can finally mostly hear. And on the Tumblr that's going to be developed. And it's winter break for my classes soon. I won't have to teach, so I'm going to do it. And it's going to be great. And also, I'm also on Discords. Not recently because of like writing exams, but soon and forevermore. Thank you everyone for playing.
Thanks for having us.
And this is great. Thank you. And we also have one tomorrow at 8 a.m. with the other group of players that play here.
Double up on the weekend.
Nice.
I think my wife is gonna stab me. After I end this stream, you cats stay out because anyway. Yes. All right. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, friends.